combat once, so go figure.
Yeah.
So I'm not really worried about the depth of the rules.
Well, and that's the one thing that the next edition's supposed to be back. You're supposed to be able to use the rules, the base core rules, out of this next edition, and apply it to any campaign or anything you've previously done in first edition, second edition, everything.
Right.
You're able to be able
The
to do that.
rules are really wide open, and they did really do a lot of things that were good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of good concepts in it, but realistically, all the new good concepts can fit within the span of like 5 or 6 pages. I don't need a
Yes.
big giant book.
Right. But it's Wizards of the Coast. They gotta sell.
I know.
Gots to sell. It's a business. It's a game to us, but it's a business to them. And the business is to make money.
Yeah, and I understand that, and to a certain degree, uh, it's a legitimate request that they get paid for the work they put into it. But the fact is, they approach it like a business model, and they're like, we'll give them this little bit and put it into a tiny book, or a giant book actually, a tiny bit into a giant book, and then do that every year until they've made like $200, or I mean that's probably lowball estimate.
Yeah.
Well, they could think that, but then when you factor in quality, I mean, if you're gonna have your choice of cars, you're
Right.
gonna go with the quality car. I would hope. I mean, so I just can't subscribe to giving them money for what I think is horseshit. So.
Right.
Yeah. So you don't like the next edition? Or you just don't
From
like
what
Wizards?
I've not done anything with it. From what I've heard from friends up at the Mount Prospect store, and just from what I've read on the forums, it sounds like they come back to. It's almost like they have it min-maxed out, where they were talking about like the fighter. They think that the fighter is already compared to. They did all the calculations too, where it says, why would you choose to do these classes when the fighter can do this? I mean, and the damage per round. I'm like, it's too bad that they brought it down to that simplification, and I'm like, that's not good. I don't like that. Because the way I am about min-maxing, I would already have lost interest right there. I would rather play something creative and not care about that sort of thing. But even in 4th edition, we kind of care too much about, min-maxing. You
Fourth
have to, though.
edition is the edition to play if you're an analytical rules person who can really pull every aspect out of everything to build like a juggernaut of a character.
Yep.
And if you enjoy tactical, like
Exactly.
like Warhammer type
battles. That's why, like, I kind of look at 5th edition more as a storytelling game, because if you're really looking at min-maxing all that kind of stuff, you're gonna get bored. I mean, your character has 8 HP, and combat lasts like 2 rounds, 2 minutes. If you're looking at heavy combat, 5th edition is out the window.
Yeah. Well, at least for now. You never yet, because I got a feeling they're going to release something along the lines of, how they did back in the day where they had the red box, which was basic, D&D basic, and then they came out with Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. So,
but
I bet you they'll do something like that.
For ease of play and ease of running, when you're running a much more story-intensive game, it's great. I honestly, like, there aren't powers, there aren't anything. It's just you just run it. When you come to combat, it's more of something. It's like a choose-your-own-adventure thing, not like it's hinging on combat. Like, if you don't fight in 4th edition, it's like, why are you playing this game?
Yes. If there's no combat, it's just like,
Yeah.
Well, but that's the cool thing about 4th edition is you can still add all that role-playing in there if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can. But the combat is great.
You don't have all the skills to kind of support it, but it still works.
I mean, how many of us have sat around and built characters that we're never going to use just because we enjoy building characters in 4th?
I'm like 10 of them like that.
Exactly. That is what defines 4th edition. All the people who are like, 4th edition is stupid, it took the role play out of role play. That's just because they don't like to do that. They can shut up.
They don't want to spend the time to make the characters.
Yeah. But anyways, I'm pretty sure I've blathered long enough. Who's ready to play?
That was a good 6-minute blather at the start. We've switched places now. Instead of Pedro doing the blather, it's Voth.
Hey, I did plenty of blathering before.
That's true. You have done other ones before, so.
I remember there was this one session where I went back to the video, and like the first 5 minutes is me talking about my childhood, and I'm like, why didn't anybody stop me?
Because MJ is quick on the play, the go live button.
I was talking about when me and you used to make weapons when we were kids.
Yes.
Oh man,
That's
that's
the best one too. And you sell them to the kids down the block and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, see, my little
so
brother,
fun.
he's 8 years younger than me, so he had a great childhood. Because in my teen years, I'm sitting here making him head-to-toe samurai armor and painting it, and
Dude, it was too legit. It was completely made out of cardboard, and it, like when you painted it, it looked like plate mail, like samurai gear. I was rolling around like karate chopping the cats and chasing around the house. It was awesome.
oh god,
That
we've been
was
LARPing
funny.
before we knew what LARPing was.
Oh,
That's right.
this is day one.
That's day one.
Anyways, fun stuff.
I should have my camera.
Welcome back again, travelers. Oh, I'm still not awake yet. Can you see it in my eyes?
I'm tired.
You need that big old giant Mountain Dew thing.
I
that you
do. I'm drinking cherry 7-Up today for some reason. I don't know. I should change it over
It's
to.
refreshing.
Yes, it's refreshing. All right, let's pull up the game map. Game map. Where's the game map? I think it's this one. Or is that mine? Nope, that's the game map.
Goodbye, Asawa. Hello, Bo.
No, Sawa's still there.
Yeah, no, I'd like to see you. I don't know why it's not showing. Okay, there's my camera. I had it. First, I turned the camera off. I was going to blow my nose, and I didn't really want to display that. And then I tried to put my camera back on. It wouldn't go back on until just now. I guess I had to say something in order for it to.
Oh, you know the weird thing is the feed does not show you guys in there, and sometimes it does. Like last week's video, it all of a sudden popped your guys' pictures in there, like halfway.
Yeah, I was
through.
wondering about that last week when I went back and watched the video.
It's some sort of
have,
glitch or something, but usually it doesn't.
It's a bandwidth issue. Like sometimes all the pictures will freeze, or they'll just populate it back to the other thingies. Because obviously video takes precedence. Because if you can't hear them, the picture's irrelevant.
True. Exactly. Well, yeah, you see all the characters there. They're all still in place. It's the ones that are alive.
The map, like the world map.
What?
He said blah blah
Post
blah.
what?
I'm still on the world map. Am I supposed to like see the characters?
Oh no,
you
the
mean
characters
it.
are up above. They're up above. I just pinged it back down to the map where you guys are
Gotcha.
currently at. Yep. Oh, I should show the map. We should go to the map real quick of the kanji map that we showed yesterday.
Yeah, Clarence, you missed it.
Yeah, just Clarence can see.
Uh,
As Alaron has decided to solely go back to this by himself, this is what he runs into.
We all know that's total BS. Spoonie'd be like, I'm outies.
Dad!
Maybe you watch Vance get his head eaten and Kanji get totally mutilated. You see Kanji over there? He's like a little
There's
skeleton,
just
all
a big
bloody
old
and everything.
splatter mark.
He got
Just
skinned.
big old splatters.
Alas, Candy.
Yeah, there was a nice little map there waiting for you guys if you wanted to go back. You know, we can start that way.
Kiwis now.
That's right.
It was a great experience building fight. Let's take an extended rest and go back.
That's right.
The only experience that I got out of that is that if MJ goes, "Meh," it means 5,000 zombies. Okay?
Everything goes, or worse if it's brains, and then you know you're really in trouble.
Right now, right now
He's
it's
like, meh.
Meh.
You're going, meh. So I'm like, okay, so there's a zombie over there. I just did not think that meant a horde.
Sweet. I got 5 critical rolls coming on you guys today.
That's what zombies say. They say, meh.
No, they don't. That's what cows say.
Maybe an apathetic cow.
Need zombie giraffe.
Oh my god, that's got to be a meme. The apathetic cow.
Apathetic. Put it up. Somebody put it up.
The cow has to have that horrible emo haircut where like one of its eyes is covered. Though.
All right.
Its milk is black.
That's awesome.
This game is never going to start. We're just going to do mad jokes the whole rest of the 3 hours.
Okay. I'm not talking anymore until I.
Everyone watching can go ahead and just shoot themselves now. Let's see. Where are we at? Oh yeah. You guys
Running with our tails between our legs.
You did. And you do keep in mind, moving forward, not every combat is not every encounter is meant to be fought, Prath.
Yeah.
As he ran up into the middle of 400 zombies. Okay.
That's all the zombies outside of Winter Haven.
Yep. I do want you to roleplay one thing, though. Kanji did mention something about, a feeling that there was an evil presence or evil power, necrotic power, coming from the bag of holding, where you guys have, obviously, the sphere coming from.
Roland felt it, too, and he informed the party.
Oh, did he inform everybody about that?
Everybody but Kanji.
Everybody but Kanji. Well, because Kanji, it was almost like Kanji was trying to get Roland killed.
I never trusted that guy.
Never trusted that
What
guy.
was his name? I don't know.
Yeah, did we really even know his
No,
name?
we have no idea what his name is.
And there was a way that Jacob pronounced it. It was like Kanji or something.
Well, he never said his name. I'm like, who are you? And he never really told us. So we don't have.
We didn't
no
get
idea.
to talk. We just got put right into combat.
We have no idea who he is. He's just the mystery guy. He's like, the Raven Queen sent me. You have an evil orb. And we're like, what the hell? And then zombies show up.
Yeah, that's true.
Poor Kangi.
Poor Kangi. That's why he's Kangi the Faithful. Let's go down and show you guys. Down in the graveyard. Did everyone see the graveyard yet?
Yeah.
Was that up last session? I can't remember.
Yeah, because remember we were talking about resurrecting Norse and cutting off his tongue?
Yeah, notice that there are 3 graves open and ready, too.
The implications.
You need a what? A headstone, Jacob?
No, we need separate graveyards, because why is Kangi buried next to Norse?
It doesn't matter.
Going on
When you die, you all go to the same place. Well, some people. I don't know about Vance. Maybe not Vance.
Norse
Anybody's going...
But in the moral realm, you die and you go into the ground. You return back to dust. Yeah.
All right. We're 15 minutes after and we're still bullshitting.
That's true. Okay, back up to it. You guys are outside. You've regrouped together, and you've come back around to Winter Haven, looping down along the King's Road to get through there. Roland, you would still know that there is power emanating from the bag. The sphere is freaking out.
It's the same type of feeling as
that
before.
Strong necrotic power, and
I'll share that with the group.
Yeah, Roland would probably decipher that. Okay, this sphere has a pretty large range in miles that it can reach to produce undead.
Yay.
So if somebody dies from now on, we have to burn them.
Yeah.
The question is, do we want to bring this to Winter Haven directly especially where is the town cemetery with respect to how close is it to Winterhaven?
The
So-
town cemetery is just outside of town.
Yeah. Do we
If we're
want to bring this
discussing
back to?
this,
You
let's
do
go
so-
into character and discuss it if we're going to discuss it.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing. Just
Well, you're not there. Oh, Asal was there. That's right. Asal was still there. So Asal was, no, we better not come back.
What the hell? Where did Asawa go?
All right, you guys, go ahead. But keep in mind, too, Roland, information for Roland, that it's almost seeming like the orb does not want to go to Winterhaven.
As understandably, but at the same time, there are zombies all around us, and Winterhaven has walls.
Yeah.
Zombies aren't actually known for their grappling skills. Perhaps walls are good in this scenario.
That, and also, it's so powerful that, and we're close enough to Winterfell already, that if something was going to happen with the graveyard, it would have. We're close enough already.
That's true. And more importantly, if we don't bring the orb back, we're not getting that 500 gold.
We're not getting the gold, and I mean, what are we going to do with the orb if we don't bring it there?
We can
Exactly.
try to use it. Well, you can touch it and try to use it.
Yeah, that thing killed a dragon. It's going to destroy me.
Nah, you'll be alright.
That's true.
So, all those in favor of returning to Winterhaven?
Me.
Yeah,
Me.
that's good.
Oh, that's 6.
Looks like you're the odd man out, Asawa. No hard feelings.
Let's kill him.
Oh, I want to return personally. I just don't know about the orb. But if someone there can destroy it, I mean, can our buddy Captain Jeffers destroy it?
I don't know if I doubt he'll be able to destroy it, but he'll be able to give us some info or a lead or something. I mean, he's the one who found out about this originally, so he might have some info that would be helpful.
Well, I agree. I do want to get paid for it, but I'd hate to bring a ton of destruction upon the town.
Well, I
What
mean,
good is the money we're getting paid if we destroy the town and can't spend it anywhere else?
we could spend it in Fallcrest. But I mean, ultimately, isn't it his issue? He wanted the orb. We're just doing a job.
Yep.
Yeah,
but we have
I
to-
agree with
we have to morally live with the results of that job.
I agree with Asawa that it's dangerous to bring it there, but I think it's really our only option right now.
Yep.
Okay.
You can see Sal was feeling some guilt about Candy.
Look, let's get to Winterhaven. Let's get behind the wall, so at least we can think. Because I'm pretty sure that's a zombie right over there. Let's get moving.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
if zombie attacks the town, I'll just stand on the wall and ignition everybody for
Yeah.
a couple hours.
What's this far?
There you go.
Granted, it's gonna stink, but
You'd be like a big bonfire around Winterhaven. Okay, so as you guys going to proceed to Winterhaven?
Yeah.
Well, we should probably patch up ourselves a little bit before we.
That's very true.
Yeah. Let's take a short rest.
Sure.
Yeah, well, what I'm going to allow you guys to do is you're moving towards Winterhaven as you're having this conversation. So we'll give you the short rest, but you won't be able to use your powers unless you don't want to recharge them.
okay. So we have to just spend straight healing surges without the power.
Spend straight healing surges without the extra hit points and stuff like that. Yes.
Understood. All right then.
So, Alaron, what do you want to do first? Let's
I
go
was
up.
healing surge without using the power.
Okay, how many surges do you like to spend? You have 5. And your healing surge now is different too, isn't it?
Yeah.
You guys are
10
level.
surges. 10 surges still.
Yeah, your surge value is now 11.
Yeah. So I'm at 22, 33. Two surges. Get me back up to 4.
That will give you 22, which will get you to 44.
Yeah,
So
that.
it's two, okay. So 2 surges, you're down to now that. All right, Isawa. He's in
Sal
worse
has
condition.
5. He's
Yep.
got to use 4.
Yep. What
Yeah,
is
I
your
have to.
healing surge value? It is
Doesn't
11.
matter.
He's
Yeah.
at one.
Doesn't-
He's at 1 HP.
Doesn't matter.
It's 11.
Yep. So he's got to use 44, so he'd be at 45 for 4 of them. Man, Asawa has been really harsh on the healing surges.
Wait, does that not even get me to full?
Well, you should have 1 healing surge left, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you did 1 instead.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, using
You did
4
4
healing
instead.
surges would get you 44 hit points plus the 1, so you should be up to 45. So that would not get you to full.
It's close enough.
Yeah, I mean, you're off by like a point or 2.
4 healing surges.
Oh yeah, because of the
should
rounding.
take-
Never mind. Yeah, because of the rounding down.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Yep.
That seems silly.
Prath.
If it's my turn, I'd like to spend 3 surges and go to full HP.
Okay. You're down to 2 healing surges left.
That's
Roland.
2 healing words. Good.
Yep.
I will use at least 1.
You got value 12. Wow.
Yeah, I have pretty good constitution. How far up will 1 take me? I think I'm at 27 right now.
Yep. So you'd be at 39 with 1.
That's probably good for now.
Okay. And what about Zedek?
It looks like he probably just needs 1 as well.
Yep. And his, I think, is 11 now. It is. All right. So if he uses 1, it's down to 5, and that should give him 39. So like so.
Yeah, that should be good.
That work? Okay. All right, you guys are set. Back down to Winter Haven. Okay. As you're coming around, the little southern part, the King's Road leads around southern, around the thing. You can tell that there have been zombie attacks on the city, even while you were not here. Question?
We're still under the assumption that we have to sneak over the wall, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, well then let's circle around and go to that wall and toss the flag up as soon as possible.
Is it nighttime?
It is
Through
nighttime.
night. I'm not waiting any longer. If it's daytime, we'll just pretend like we're zombies when we walk by.
Yeah. So it's about 7:15 at night, dark enough to where it's dark. All right, so let's get you over to the map. You guys are just going to swing around to the wall. And as you swing around there, you notice
Jeffers dead.
Jeffers is dead. Jeffers is hanging from the wall by his neck. You guys will notice that they kind of have a little area set up around a little scenario. Got a couple bonfires burning, and you'll recognize some of the guards up at the top of the tower, but you will notice that they are the guards that were the trusted allies that
Okay. I was worried because their boxes were red.
Yeah.
right.
I was looking at it. I was like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Well, Haynes will look out and say, "Halt! Who goes there?" And then there's a dwarf also sitting up top with a huge
Hammer?
huge.
I would-
Hold on, a maul. It's a maul.
That's a pretty big ball you got there.
What do you do with that?
Consider it. Carry on.
And he's sitting up on top of the wall, and he'll turn back to the guys. "You ready? Get ready!"
Well, if he calls out who goes there, I'll step forward and I'll kind of wave my hand. I'll be like, It's us.
Don't
We
forget,
we we're returning.
Haynes turns back to you and he's like, "Peasants, go away!
I show
Go
the flag.
back to your stuff. Fall Crest is closed. No one gets in. No one gets out."
I
Does
show them the
anybody have
flag.
that flag? Yeah, here you go. I kind of like hold the flag up, and he's got the other side. Does this mean anything to you?
And he kind of stops and is taken back like, "Oh, Prince Aileron, is that you?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it's him.
Show yourself."
I step forward.
Okay. He's like, "Oh, good, quickly, quickly." And he'll relay back to Tymond and Jared. He says, "Tymond, Jared, send down the ladder. Send down the ladder. Prince Aileron has returned."
Aileron, yell at them to shut up. Be quiet.
Yep.
No one's supposed to know we're coming. Bounce across the town.
And just at that moment, dun dun dun,
Face
My
palm.
dragon appears.
Saul will yell out from the top saying, "I think I see something approaching from the southeast."
Yeah, it's us. Put the ladder down already.
I think we should hurry up and climb over the wall.
Everyone
Agreed.
roll initiative.
Get to the wall.
Roll initiative.
Ah, for the love of God.
Wow. Oh, good God Almighty!
Aileron is
We're in a
slow.
race to the bottom.
And I'm going to do my shift. You said southeast?
Southeast. He says, "I think so here," and then you guys will hear. Basically, you're hearing sounds of flapping wings, and it sounds strange because it's all mumbled together, and it's to be getting louder and louder.
Flapping
I really
wings.
hope
Did
this is
Magnus recognize the wings as dragon wings?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was
Smaller
gonna say, I
wings.
hope it's the headless zombie of that young bronze
More of
dragon
them.
we killed.
If I hear flapping wings, I'm gonna be like, is that weird bird guy chasing us?
No, but he had a kiwi. No, they're flightless birds.
Now I theorize that it might be zombie imps that we flushed.
It could be zombie cat.
Oh Jesus!
Cacti.
Oh.
It's zombie something with good initiative is what it is.
God, how many stuff? Yeah.
Jesus.
We're making a break for the wall.
Yeah, we're about to be in the middle of a Hitchcock movie here.
No, I more preface this one as, have you seen Resident Evil 3?
Oh,
yeah.
God.
So we don't need to reload.
That is one good point. We would have SMGs with endless clips.
Yes.
And we could all parkour like bosses.
Yeah.
Right. Your
Did we all burn action points last round?
Your 6-shooter revolvers automatically reload, and you never even have to, pop the 6-shooter out or anything like that. It's all cool.
I think we hit a milestone, didn't we? We should have our action points back.
Yeah.
We definitely used them in the
You
battle.
did not. You did not.
There was
You
the
didn't get your
dragon.
action points.
There was the dragon encounter.
No, I
Oh,
can't.
and then there was 2 waves of zombies. Never mind. Or there was Vance and then
I have the milestone marked and the one encounter you guys just got done with. So no, I actually have been keeping track of that and keeping the cards on
Hey,
me.
that's right. Didn't we take an extended rest between the dragon and the zombie?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Mm.
Dragon Vance zombies. So Dragon stopped you a little further up north. Vance got you closer to Winter Haven, and then the zombies came in after Vance. So that was 3 encounters.
Yeah.
This would be your 4th encounter, so you guys would get your action points afterwards.
Does Magnus start with one?
Magnus does.
Sweet.
What about Boagrius? Does he start with one?
Magnus is not here yet.
He's right here. I'm reading his name.
Okay, you guys are already 8 critical hits in already, so.
Jeez, look at all these birds. God, did I go last?
And
You
none
can't
of them are
stop me
minions.
from-
As they start moving closer and get in there closer, the sound gets louder, and they sound like ravens. and it sound like a lot of them.
Kangi's really sour about what happened.
Back for vengeance.
Do Timon, Jared, and Saul get initiatives as well?
Oh, yes, they should. I'm sorry.
Thank God.
A little bit of help, at least.
They're just gonna stand there and watch us die. You fucker!
The way they're yelling, they freaking idiots. They might.
Hey
They
guys,
actually rolled well.
If they're just rolling like this, we're gonna die quickly.
Oh man, that's the biggest set of initiative I think I've had ever.
I might be able to play my assassin just yet.
if Spoonie dies, we're in trouble because his dad's gonna have our
Lord Patrick will not be happy. First of all,
Might as well not go back in.
He doesn't like you guys hanging around him already. You
Just
will also
throw the
notice.
orb over the wall and run.
You will also
Magnus
notice.
would fail after seeing that.
Maybe you won't notice.
Tell us, I'm listening.
No, you're not. You're talking.
I'm noticing right now.
You'll also notice there are barrels around this area here, and you will recognize those because you guys are residents of Fallcrest, which are a siege weapon that the Fallcrest Guard uses. They're basically oil barrels that they shoot with their flamed bolts, and they will explode. You know that they will explode in a burst 5.
Holy
burst
crap!
5.
Are you
Christ.
kidding me?
Jeez.
That's terrible. That's
Run away! There's fire right there.
Roland turns to everybody else and says, "Don't worry, I got this."
I got this. That's right.
Don't even sneeze.
Okay. We know that they blow up in a burst 5 fire. Would I have any idea how painful this burst is?
Yeah, they're pretty. I mean, they're going to hit pretty hard. But now, well,
Like, I have, I think, what, 7 fire resist now?
right. So compared to you, do you have 7 fire resist?
I think it's 5 plus half level, right?
You do have 7. Yep. So
Is that all racial?
you Prath, you would not be too worried about it.
Okay. That's what I wanted to hear.
Roland still got 0 fire resist?
0. I get 10 at next level.
Okay. All right. So you guys are hearing these flapping these wings, and all of a sudden, dun dun dun. Oh, hold on.
The Raven Dragon.
Oh,
Yeah.
crap. I just realized the
Shame.
wild talent cantrip I took that lets me start something on fire is ranged 5, and those are burst 5.
Hello, Elemental Bolt. It's a ball of
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, but I can use those as a minor to.
So
Oh,
wait, is burst 5 squares out, or that's the area burst?
No, that's
right?
burst 3. Burst 3 is 5 by 5.
Burst 3 is 5 by 5? Okay, then these are going to burst 3. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's what I thought you meant.
Yeah, a 5 by
that's
5 square.
Much less scary.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I was seeing burst 5, and I'm like, it's going to be a chain reaction. It's just going to be like boom, 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 boom,
First
boom.
five would be like way over here.
the trees go up, everything.
Yeah,
We're like, you
5
guys
up,
did
5
this
right,
too.
5 down.
Okay, so the birds will come flying up, and they'll move up again.
Hey, they don't care about us. That's cool.
6. Yeah, they're coming towards the wall, the guys on the wall. And you'll notice as they fly by that there are zombies. I'm going to put them right
Oh,
here.
zombie birds.
Zombie birds. And Timon and Jaren are like, get ready!
So Hitchcock was talking to Stephen King?
Guys should have readied an action rather than ask us stupid questions of who we are.
2, 3, 4, 5. And then these birds will. Okay, so these each little section is a swarm of birds, and this set of birds, this set here, head towards you guys, and they are going to swarm through you guys.
Oh, for swarms?
Yes.
Wait, like swarms?
Yes, and this is what it's going to do.
That's a good picture.
Zombie raven.
Oh, let me see the picture.
Oh, it's linked right above your feasting thing.
Yes, exactly. They got the crazy little eyes. Okay.
AoE's good against swarms, right? It's
This
physical
one's gonna
damage
go-
that's bad.
1, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. I grabbed the wrong one. You need to be on the front. 4, 5, and 6.
Jesus.
And so it's going to go through everyone but Pratt. And that was a shift. That was a shift.
I hope the damage is like a flat damage and not something that's going to crit up to like friggin' 30.
Probably put some kind of disease on you or some crap. Huh?
No, they're not minions. They're level 5 elites.
14 against Sasawa will miss.
I thought she had more AC.
17 against Zedek will miss.
Oh, Zedek, when did you get here?
He's been here.
Yeah,
Oh, critical hit on Roland.
I'm so hard at moving them a
It's
square.
fine. I still only got 6 more crits to go.
Let's see.
He did an immediate reaction. You don't even know what the damage is yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. I don't know what the damage is.
Oh, and critical
yeah.
hit on Aileron.
Wow.
Okay.
That's what you get for saying mess so much, Alaron.
2. That's now I'm back up to 7.
It's coming true.
It's coming true. Here's the hit. Oh!
Jesus.
Okay, it's 2d4, so
Okay,
8,
so reactions,
15.
interrupts.
Yeah. The crit on Roland. I'll half it.
Okay, so you're going to half the crit, which
Yeah, the
damage
crits are
it
15.
does is 8, so that's 15 damage. Critical.
So half would be 7.
Yep. So, oh, did I only crit? I crit on the ones I hit. Oh, man. Okay, so 7 on Roland,
And 15 on me.
and then 15
On Spoony Love.
Spoonie. Okay.
Jeez.
So basically, these birds just fluttered right around you and swarmed through you, and they're pecking and clawing at you as they go by. So, in other words, you're not out of the woods yet. Z3. Well, 1.
I did change. Clarence, you were right. Yeah, I didn't. I changed all my macros, but I didn't change my defenses, so they did go up.
4. Okay, those birds are heading up there. 9 follows suit. Z2 is going to follow its buddies and repeat the process. 1, 2, 3. Well, let me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to move there. Actually, there's zombies pack moving, so we're going to go through the same exact process when it does this again, which will go right into the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to go through everyone but Roland this time. And miss Asawa again. And miss Zedek. And miss Alaron. And miss Prath.
Oof. Close.
Let's repeat the process, except for this way. Go up to there, and then it will go front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just like the first. Yeah, it's a hit on Asawa. Oh, critical on Zedek. Douche. See, I told you not to use that word.
Ooh.
Oh, so only critical on Zedek.
15.
But you have. It wouldn't matter.
Yep. 15 damage. Anybody have any things? No?
Zedek. Let's see what this does. Oh, that has to be an ally.
Yeah.
Oop, and I shifted.
Macro shift. Okay, so 15 damage. He's down to 24.
And now I'm taking 12, right?
Oh, yeah, you're taking 12. Yep. And Z5 will follow suit. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he will go front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So everyone but Roland this time again. Attacking. Missing. Attacking. Missing. Attacking. Critical hit again. Oh my gosh. Must be my own prophet here. I'm predicting the future.
Miss.
And Alaron, that's another 15 damage on you.
Yep.
Yikes.
Alaron's getting down there. These birds are just swarming all over the place.
Hold on.
Oh, now I'll use the his immediate interrupt, since it's an ally.
You are bloodied by an attack. Each enemy in the burst close plus 5.
Oh,
Each
nice.
target grants combat advantage. Oh, nice.
I actually remembered to use it this time.
Yeah. Okay, so they're all granting combat advantage. That's actually
Yeah,
quite
that's fine.
well. And how long does it go till?
Until the start of his next turn.
Okay.
And then I'd like to use Shield of Devotion on Alaron.
Okay, Shield of Devotion on immediate reaction. Alan takes damage for every attack. 5 hit points to the +2 bonus to his next. Okay, so he regains 5 hit points.
And then I just get a +2 against the Raven who hit him, but that probably won't matter too much.
Yep. Which was that last one, which would be
The bottom left, right?
Bottom, yeah, the ones that are flying through there.
That's +4 to hit. That's +4 to hit so far.
Yeah.
Okay. Timon is going to light up his crossbow bolt, load it, and he is going to fire.
Seriously? What a jerk.
I swear to God, if this guy blows us up, I'm going to be pissed.
No, he's firing at the birds that are flying
Okay.
at him.
Oh, okay. I was about to.
He's like, I've always hated that fucking.
I always hated Prince Alaron. I think I want him to die now.
This is my moment.
This is my moment. Okay, so he's going to crossbow.
Ass clown.
Yep. He's going to crossbow bolt. Closest one. And critically hit it. Holy cow. Man, I'm rolling really good today. You guys might be in
AJ is
trouble.
on a roll.
Yeah, this is
Well, he is rolling for friendly, so I mean, if he keeps rolling crits on them too. Oh, but it is single target, so it's going to do half damage because they're swarms.
No.
You guys wondered they were insubstantial.
It's let's see. Nope, there is no damage reduction for these guys at all.
Okay.
Okay. So these ones that Timon just shot at are flying up above the trees. The ones that are down by you are flying at ground level, attacking you guys. Okay, so they're all within melee range or within range. So Timon shoots out, hits his target with fire damage. Well, it's not really fire damage, but it's bolt damage, just so they can see where it goes. Jared's gonna he's got a shift back one.
Oh shit! I really thought these guys were minions.
Oh, you thought they were all minions?
I did, yeah.
Oh, boy. Good luck.
Alrighty.
Yeah, oh, he misses his Corey. Isawa. Back down to Isawa. Maybe. Oh, let me get this centered properly. There we go. Well, almost. Hold on 1 second. I keep missing the wrong square. There we go. Okay. Isawa. That would be you, Mark. Oh, there he goes.
Five. And we did regain our encounter powers, right?
You did. Only thing you didn't regain was dailies.
Okay, it's rain of blows time here on this guy.
Okay.
Now the turn order bar is in my way. I think this is the first attack.
Ooh,
Nice.
yes. That would be a hit.
That's the first.
Max damage, too. So 11 damage, right? On the first
Yep.
one.
Rain of
Nice.
blows number 2.
Hacking into these birds. 18 is a hit.
Nice.
10 more damage.
And the last attack is also on him.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, he is marked by me by this being a fighter power. 14. Let's go ahead and
He
use
had
heroic
advantage
effort.
on him.
He's got combat advantage still.
Oh yeah, 16.
No, it still misses.
Okay, let's go ahead and blow. Where is it at?
20 versus AC is going to hit him.
Yeah, add 4.
Okay, that will hit him. 10 damage.
It's a sweet at
Nice.
will.
They're bloodied.
That's an
let's-
encounter power.
You know what? Let's end this right now as fast as possible while I'm still alive. Where is offhand strike? I'm gonna. I'll make. I'll make it my quarry as a minor action, and then that's it. I'm done.
Okay. So how do we do your quarry? Hand grenade. That's right. Put the blue on this way. Okay. As you end your turn next to him, the birds are kind of all flying out, fluttering around. Because this is all happening at the same time. You take damage from them. I'll show the power.
Jerk power.
Jerk power. That's one power.
Oh, so they have an aura 1.
Yep.
Everybody but Zedek and Roland.
It's if you
When
use your
you
turn.
end your turn.
Okay, I see.
Okay.
I was gonna say that would be very destructive.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And that's it for Sawa?
Yep.
Okay. Also, I want you to keep in mind this too.
Cool.
ZR8. Guess where he's going?
They sound like cars.
ZR8, man. Here comes the zero. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I call out to them, come at me, bro.
1. Make sure he's on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, they'll end right there. So we'll do the save attack on Zedek. Miss. Color on. Miss, just barely.
Mm.
And
My turn to
breath.
get hit.
And
Oh!
critical miss.
Does he fall prone? Hey, is it your Ardent Outrage? Isn't it burst 10 or is it burst 5?
Burst 5.
Okay.
1. Oops, come on. Move with me. 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, 5. Oh, he can't quite get through to him. So he flies up on the. They fly up on the wall here after Saul. Saul's like, ah! With his crossbow, and he's gonna fire into him. And miss them. Saul kind of got taken off guard there for a second. Magnus.
Jump off the wall and start fighting melee down here.
Wall is 20 feet down.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be jumping off.
Won't stop you if you want to.
Instead, I'm going to do. Let's see.
He's gonna do something more cool.
Let's do Tidal Spirit Shot. And it's going to do a burst 1 within weapon range, which is going to hit these 2 birds above the barrel.
Okay, so a burst. Let me get my burst here. A burst 1 within what? Right here.
No, up 1.
It's friendly. It's friendly, Jacob. So you choose who it attacks.
Okay, then I'll put down 1.
Okay.
Let me. Where is it on the board? There it is.
But now we got to keep in mind the barrel.
Yeah, it's. I'm
It's
not
friendly.
I roll the
barrels?
attack first, not the hit, right?
The
barrels?
power
Yeah,
targets
barrel.
only enemies.
Yeah, roll the attack first. Oh, the target first. No, sorry, hit the target button first,
Hit target.
so we can
Oh,
see
there it
what
is,
what
okay.
you're doing. Each enemy in the burst. Okay, area burst 1 within range, weapon range. Okay, so you're basically throwing your hammer, right?
I'm throwing my bola.
Oh, your bola. Okay. And then just target each one.
I already hit the one on the right, above Prath.
Oh yeah. So ZR6.
Yeah. And now the one to the left of the barrel.
Okay, that's a hit
And
too.
right at the tree.
Nice.
That is a hit on all 3.
If
I'm going to forego the damage to cause all of them to become immobilized. At the end of my
Ooh.
next turn.
can you
So
slide
if they're
this one
light,
away
do
from
they
me?
drop prone?
Yeah, and I'm going to slide them all towards the one at the bush and group them up.
No. Just slide this one away from me, and the rest of them can stay where they are unless you want to slide them together. I just don't
That's
want
what I was
one
doing.
directly adjacent to me. Yeah, but I'm going to do a
Slide
card
this
that's
one
burst.
here and this one here and leave that one alone.
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay. So they will fall prone.
They only fall prone on a crit. He
Yeah,
didn't
that's
get a
if they're
crit.
immobilized.
Yeah, but they're in flight though.
Oh, in that case, yeah,
Oh.
they.
That's
That's a hell of a bola.
Yeah. It kind of
It's a
bursts
bola
out,
pet,
and
a
that's what I
birdie
was
bola.
saying. They're in flight. They're moving around as you guys are doing all this stuff. So okay. So they all
And,
drop to the ground. Where would you like to slide?
this one here, and this one there, and then I'll leave this one alone.
Okay. So they all kind of just flutter to the ground and group up in a little thing there.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, can
And
you guys not see that area? Nope, you can't. How
For
about
some
now?
reason, I kind of picture
There we
throwing
go.
salt onto a what do you call that thing? A slug. All the monsters just kind of drew up into a little ball.
Yeah, that works. Okay, hold on
I'm.
one second.
I think I'm gonna also burn my action point here.
Ooh, already.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my daily Storm of Spirit Shards.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it right on this bird right here. Everything around him.
Man, that one's friendly too.
Mm-hmm. They all are.
Okay, so you want to put it, where'd you want to put the area burst again?
Right on the bird, so it hits all around here.
Just like that. Okay.
Let's do the attack on the middle one.
And this is with your hammer, though, right?
Yeah, this is with my hammer.
Oh, you got a target. Why
Didn't I
didn't it
just
target?
Oh, I targeted the middle one. I can't see their names this time, so
Oh, okay. Well, let me put this to the back. Okay, try it now.
let me. There goes the R6.
Mm-hmm. The first one is a hit. Oh, it hits all three of them.
There's only
Okay.
3.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah, well, they hit. Yeah, ZR2 was the first one we'll take.
And then this is the hit.
20 damage. Holy cow, that's pretty
2d6
good.
plus 2d6 plus 6.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
throwing them all.
Yeah.
5d6.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then the maul will disappear after it does that and reappears back in your hand.
After it lands in a big old dusty
Oh,
explosion
that was a
on those birds.
daily, too.
Yeah.
Dang.
And I will. I'll go ahead and end my turn.
Okay. You don't want to move or anything?
Nah.
Okay.
Total defense is a standard action, right?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I can't do that then.
Yeah, you only have a move and a minor, doesn't it? Yeah. Left. Rolling.
Preth, you blowing up the barrels, or you want me to?
The
Delay
attack.
until after everybody.
I will not be blowing up barrels. But before you blow up a barrel, let Spoonie and Zedek get out because they're kind of looking worse for wear.
That's what I was going to do. Is I was either going to delay and put an ignition here.
Can
Or
you move
here.
the barrels?
Um,
Make a strength check to.
how much do the barrels weigh?
You can move them however you want to do them. You'll just have to use, what is it? Your standard action to do so.
If you throw it like
Yeah.
onto a bird, will it crush them since they're on the ground right now?
Well,
Well,
1d10 crushing damage.
I was more wondering how much they weigh.
you
'Cause
got to remember they're a swarm of birds, but yes, there will be damage.
I can
Oh.
move things 20 pounds.
Okay, yeah, those are going to be more than 20 pounds.
That's
though.
what I was thinking.
Yeah,
That's what I was
I mean, it's a barrel full of
At least
oil.
50.
So, Prath, I can either ignition these guys after I delay, or I can blast this one with an elemental bolt and we can try to run forward.
You know what? Why don't you, if you delay, at least until the others get out of there and we figure out a position, especially because there's another bird, ZR7.
Yeah.
Let's figure out where that bird's going and figure out where the party's going to go.
Haynes will shout out, Get out of the frickin' way! Get away from the barrel! And you see him kind of aim his crossbow at the barrel.
Right. Right. You could nuke here. That'd be perfectly, great. You'd burn those guys down, or you can just wait and see how things unfold.
Yeah,
I
I'll
think we should
delay
dispatch the
until.
most.
Well, wait a second. Do you think the barrel will add to your attack, or do you think it will be less than your attack? Why wouldn't you just use your ignition if it's going to do more damage?
Well, because if I used an ignition, I would be doing the ignition damage plus the barrel damage. Because if I put it in the middle here, I'd hit the barrel plus all the birds.
Right.
So it'd be double damage. So there's a good chance I could take out all 3 of these with one attack.
Well, I'm not worried about the barrel damage per what MJ said,
Yeah.
but it is going to hit Spoonie and Zedek, so that's my concern.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, I wouldn't blow it up until I delayed and let everybody go first.
Well, now Close Burst 3 is that's a 5x5 square centered on the barrel, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it'd
So
be this.
it would be this. I got it.
No, it's actually 7x7.
Is it?
Yeah,
That's
that's
a-
only a close burst too.
Okay, that's what they will do. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm
Close
messing
Burst
my
2?
Close Burst 2.
Math, whatever.
Math, yeah.
First was 5,
Who
then it was
needs
3,
it?
now it's 2.
It's not the charisma modifier. Just throw the whole charisma in there.
Yeah, potentially with that explosion, you could just slide this bird over somehow and get all of them.
Yeah.
Let me fix my macro.
Yeah, I'm gonna delay down till after Aileron. Well,
Yeah.
I'll go after Prath because he's gonna need to get away from
He
my.
might as well move too,
Yeah.
just to save the damage.
Okay, so you're going to delay till after Prath?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll put you down at 3. Man, all those birds act so quickly. All right, ZR7. One of the ones that hasn't acted yet. You go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they'll fly and attack through. So first of all, they'll do this. Do this. Attacking only Sawa this time, and missing. Saving him 12 damage. Zedek. Bloody undead.
They are. The only pain in the butt thing about this is that he has to move to attack and then can't move again. But that's alright. I'm shifting again. Alright. So he will move up to here.
Okay.
And then he is going to use. Which one is it? Sunburst.
On ZR1, right in front of him, that will hit 10 radiant damage.
Are they vulnerable, Radiant?
They are vulnerable 5, so he takes 15 damage. These ones are hurting.
Then we all get 5 temp.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Okay.
Not Magnus.
Always hating on my guy.
But everybody down here.
Hating on the dwarf, huh? Just like in Game
Gave
of
him to one zombie horde, and now he's just
You know they're killing my favorite character in Game of Thrones, and
They always do.
yeah,
They always do.
but you can't kill the dwarf guy. He's like cool.
We'll find out Sunday.
Use a healing word on Aileron.
Okay. On Aileron. Aileron, we can spend a healing surge.
Plus
Yeah.
4.
Okay.
And Aileron also gets plus 2 to all defenses until start of my next turn.
So he gets 15.
Currently sitting on +4. Yeah, sitting on +4.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
To all defenses?
Yeah, for now.
Wow.
Because I used Sympathetic Egg and then that gave me +2.
Oh, that's right. Let me give you your condition marker. All defenses at the castle with a +4. Wow. Aileron's feeling good. He's not worried about zombie birds. Yep.
That's a standard move and a minor for him, so he is done.
Oh, yeah. +2 to all defenses while you are within 5 squares of one another. Until the end of your next turn, you and the target gain. Oh, so who's the other one that gets the +2?
Oh, Roland.
Oh.
Oh, nice. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, it didn't matter on the times you got hit.
Yeah, I did get hit after that. I just got hit the once.
Okay. So Roland's got a +2 while you were within 5 squares of each other. Yep. So does that, if you guys are not within 5 squares of each other, does it go off?
Yeah.
Well, it goes off
it
at the end
only
of your
applies
next turn.
while we're within 5 squares until the end of my next turn.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Nothing else for Zedek?
He's all done. Did he use his action point last round?
He.
Because it wasn't. His never shows up on my screen.
Yeah, I had it on mine, but he did use his.
Okay.
Or else I would have that card there. So.
Cool.
Yeah, actually, both Roland and Zedek got theirs used by the party. That's what I remember. Haynes is like, "Get out of the bloody way, you fools!" And he's going to delay till.
Who is Haynes?
The dude next to Magnus up here.
Oh, he's underneath my turn order. I was like, what is
Yeah,
what are
they're
you
moving
talking
the turn
about?
order. Who's yelling at us?
God, this guy's bossy, and I don't even see him.
Haynes, shoot these
It's
birds.
just birds mimicking the last person they killed the whole time.
So, who yelled that out? Zedek or Roland? Zedek did? Okay. So Haynes will redirect his crossbow and give it a shot.
Crit. Oh,
And
come
miss.
on, Haynes.
So he didn't quite do it. His name is Haynes for a reason. He's pooping his pants already. So
What the hell? How did you make that
Shoot
connection?
better next time.
Haynes underwear. Hello.
I told him my father to fire you.
Based off that logic, if you're wearing underwear, you poop your pants.
That's right. If you're wearing Haynes underwear, you poop your pants. Aileron.
All
First
right.
to go this round.
I know what I want to do, but all right, let's just end this one then. That one.
Nice.
Okay, he's definitely dead.
Dead. Yeah.
Gone.
Then I will.
Run.
Oh, I plan on it. 1, 2, 3.
Through the fire. Yeah, you're running over a bonfire.
Oh.
It looks like it has a bear trap in the middle of it.
It does, doesn't it? It's supposed to be a log.
Oh, maybe it's like a pot of stew or something. Or just
Is
like
it?
Over there.
Something.
It could be, huh? Yeah. It looks like a log to me. That's why I figured it was. Okay.
All right. And I will heal Sawa.
Okay. With which one?
Are those trees difficult terrain, or would it be assumed that we're running on the ground underneath them?
Ardent Surge. You would be running on the ground underneath them.
Okay.
The birds are up above them right now. Okay, so you're going to heal Asawa for his 11, right?
Yeah.
+2.
+2. So +13. And his last healing surge is gone. Again, Asawa is going to become zombie bait.
And that will be it.
Okay. Now, at the end of your turn, all those bonuses go off, right? Except for the one from Zedek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're not within 5 scores of each other. So you still do have a +2
Yeah.
to all your defenses till the end of Zedek's next turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Prath.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Screen mess up. There we go. 5. I'm going to run up here.
Okay. Ooh, look at those tags.
And then I'm going to curse this guy.
Curse you! That swarm.
And then I'm going to charge him.
That's a roundabout charge.
What? Yeah, I moved 2 spaces. And I moved over there, and then I charged him after I cursed
Yeah,
him.
you guys are underneath the trees there.
Right.
The
And...
those birds are heading up towards Magnus too.
Alrighty.
So they're kind of catty corner up to you, diagonal up.
Level
Alright,
1.
I'm charging. They are cursed.
Hmm?
25 versus
Oh,
AC.
radiant
Nice.
damage too. 29 radiant damage.
Wow.
Pow.
He was like jumps
Ka-ching!
and dunks on the swarm.
Instantly bloodies them.
Wow.
And you
29.
get
Does
a
that
plus
include
2
the curse
bonus to
damage?
save throws. What's
Yeah,
that?
that had my curse damage and everything in it.
Okay.
Dang, and you rolled max too on the D10.
On
Is
something I
this
rolled.
the one where you can slide them?
Unfortunately not. I went for maximizing with the radiant damage.
Cool.
I could forego the radiant damage and slide them instead. And just say I did.
No. Well, the only thing is if you did slide them here, I could use my first escalation and add them as part of the
Square.
square.
You know what? That does sound great.
So they would take my ignition plus 1d10 plus the barrel.
Yeah,
Oh, no, they
because
wouldn't get the barrel, but they'd get...
5 extra damage is minuscule. I'd rather do 24 damage to them and slide them here.
Okay, so give them back 5.
Yes, please.
And what's the click on your macro that gives them the power to do that?
It would be Eldritch Strike. See, I could if I wanted to. Well, I did the same damage.
Same damage.
It's
So you just
too
did the
legit.
25 versus AC for the 24 damage, not radiant
So-
damage, and you slide the target swim square. Okay.
Yeah, with Eldritch Strike, I could slide them, and if I want to, I could use that slide to instead knock them prone.
Now, okay,
For the
before you
slide.
decided to do that, remember they're about 5 feet up comparatively to the other ones. The other ones are on the ground.
Well, they'll still get caught in the burst. I'm just
Yeah.
throwing them over there. And
Yeah, burst goes
Up.
horizontally 1 and vertically 1.
Okay.
That goes 3 up and 3 down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anything else for Prath?
no, I used all my actions.
Okay.
I will
Roll it.
cheer.
You'll cheer. You want your ignition zone?
Yes, please.
All right, stick it where you want
Let's see here.
it. Don't say it. Don't say it, Jacob.
I don't know what you're talking about, MJ.
I know you're the brother of Voth, so I know exactly.
All right, I'm
Great
gonna
minds
move
think alike.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. Macro shifting. All right. There we go.
So you're gonna move first, or are you gonna ignite first?
Move first, because that barrel's about to explode.
Yep. Good deal.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see here. So, ignition target.
This is gonna be gross.
Yep.
And they're prone, so they're all grant. Well, they're
And
already.
target the barrel too. Make sure
Okay.
you do a target on the barrel.
Well, the combat advantage goes away too at the end of my turn. Well, at the start of it, it did.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Uh,
Oh, critical missed. Okay. So, oh, did you got to escalate too to get that other little square, right?
yeah. I just, since I'm going to escalate, I rolled against 7 already.
Okay. So, 7 is a hit. Oh, these are against fortitude. Okay. Oh, they're low in fortitude. Everything hit except for Z8.
And that's an automatic miss even if I heroic effort it, right? Because it's
Right.
a 1.
It's a 1. Because heroic effort doesn't give it to your roll; it gives you to your bonus, right? A plus.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit it just so we can read it. It is to the roll.
You miss with an attack or fail in a saving throw. You gain a +4 racial bonus to attack roll. Oh, or a saving throw. Yeah, so
it'd
you
be-
can change that to a.
I'd
That
be
would make
rolling
it
a
hit.
5 and still hitting him.
Didn't you already heroic effort though?
No, that was
No,
a
that was a
Sawa.
Sawa.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, that would be a 15. Yep, and you would hit him.
Wow. I rolled 2 4s and a 5 and still hit them.
Yep.
All
There's
right,
low
so
in
I'll do
fortitude.
ignition damage.
Okay. Actually, yeah, go ahead. We'll do that damage first, and then we'll do your escalation too. An extra 2. Okay, so
And then it lets me shift 3. 1, 2, 3.
Don't run into the other birds.
All right, I'll just come
Well,
down
they're
here.
above. They,
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
they
up
can't just,
above
like,
the
go
trees.
down.
I'm looking at these
I wouldn't
two.
stay bunched up either. Otherwise, we're
Yeah.
just going to get a long line of shift squares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Move
I'll
over
go
towards the-
up here then.
So you did 13, 14, 15 damage to everything you hit, right?
Yeah, which is all 4 of them.
Yep.
There we go.
Poor little prone birds. Oh, they're immobilized too. They're
Yeah.
staying there.
That
Or
was
once that go away,
End of
Really?
Jacob's next turn.
shitty damage. On both damage rolls, both D10s, I rolled a 3 and a 2.
oh man. Okay, and then the barrel will go off. Okay, let's put up the little macro on that. Whoops, what did I do? I just sent it into oblivion.
Oblivion.
second. Oblivion. How about now? There you go. You see it? Yes.
Yeah.
So the barrel will explode, and it will attack. Oh, come on. What? My macro's all messed up. We'll keep those, though. Why is it doing that?
Did you leave a
Oh,
question?
it's
like that?
targeting a reef. Okay, I know what I did wrong. It's asking for its reflex. But,
Oh, you don't have it populated?
yeah, I must not have it populated on the birds. No, because you guys have attacked it before.
I don't think anyone's targeted reflex.
Yeah, we've just done AC and Fortitude so far.
Oh, it was. Oh, I had it set to attack for you guys too, though. Okay, that's right. Okay, so Z6, Z2. Okay, so it'll hit.
Can we heroic effort that barrel?
Yep, it will hit the first two and miss the last one. The one that's the closest, it will miss.
Ironic. Wait. Combat advantage. They're prone. Will 15 hit their reflex?
15 will just miss it.
Don't forget the fourth one down at the bottom of the screen there.
Oh, that's right. He's in there too.
Nice.
Nice.
I forgot I was muted. I'm like, oh.
8 and ongoing 5?
Start waving your
8
hand.
dazed and ongoing 5. That's awesome.
And they're dazed. Ouch.
Yep. So they take 8.
Will that 5 kill them at the start of their turn?
Time.
Maybe.
Find out.
Yeah,
I
find out.
think this one.
No, they are all down to the same exact hit points too.
Huh.
Except for the ones on the bottom. They're all dazed, which is a little like medium.
Well, they are immobilized till the end of my turn. Does that go away?
No. That's
No,
dazed.
that's your next turn, yeah.
So when they
Dazed,
start their
immobilized,
turn,
on fire.
They're immobilized, prone, dazed, and on fire.
Sucks to be them right now.
Well, they can get a saving throw. They could do that
I
one.
messed with the wrong crew.
messing with the wrong people, man. Okay, and then they're ongoing 5 fire damage. So at the end of their turn, well, they'll take the damage at the beginning of their turn. So yes, by the end of their turn, they will be dead. Those 3. So I'll
Is that a
just
huge
remember.
macro shift?
Yeah.
That's what's ongoing damage. Forgot what I marked that with. Oh, broken heart.
Orange dot.
Broken heart. So do this plus 5. So ongoing 5 fire. And that was pretty nasty. Okay,
Not enough room.
here we go. With that, 10 is going to fly up. He's going to move there with a blur of black. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3,
Poor Timon.
4, 5, 6.
Hey, where's Pumbaa?
Pumbaa. Oh, that's right. These guys don't. That's why it's doing that. That's all right. They don't have a reflex. I have that on the actual thing. That's why the monsters are missing them. So AC against Timon will hit him and miss against Gerard. 12 damage to Timon. He takes it, hits it hard. Ah, zombies! ZR6. Where's ZR6? Oh, that's the first one. Okay, he'll take his 5 ongoing. Since he's lit on fire. Oh, actually, this barrel is gone now, and so is the explosion. Come on. Nope, I can't get rid of this. There it goes. And he is dazed, so he can only take 1 action, right?
Yes.
Which is stand up. He's immobilized too. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He can't do anything.
You could still stand up if you're immobilized.
Yep.
But consider you have them fall prone because they were immobilized. I guess that would be counterintuitive.
Yep. So they will go to their end of their turn. Well, they could stand up.
If he, yeah, little bird standing up. If he ends his turn in the fire, he takes 2 damage.
He
2.
takes 2 damage. Oh, really? Only 2?
Only 2.
Okay, and then he's got to make a saving throw too. So he takes the 2 damage, ending his turn, and he makes a saving throw to see against the ongoing. Oh!
Oh my god. He turns into a phoenix.
He turns into a phoenix. And the dazed save ends. I got to roll against that. Here goes the roll against the dazed too. Oh!
Oh man, that's so awesome.
20 and a 1. That's crazy. All right. That's his turn. He's hanging on by 1 hit point. He's pulling his best Asawa. ZR3. Where is ZR3? Oh, he's up there. He's going to...
Is that ZR3?
Nope. They're attacking the guards. He's going to move here. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. Whoop. Grabbing the wrong guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blur black. Target. Attack. And attack. And that, I think, is a miss on both. The Timon's dismay. ZR9.
Where's ZR1?
He died.
He died. Yeah.
Oh, he's the one right here.
I attacked the Corvette one.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 movement. Blur black. They went down underneath the trees and they're coming back towards you guys. And now he's going to Feasting Ravens. Gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and well, we'll go 5, 6 over here. They're kind of going that way. And they will attack. Wow, that was a Corvette. What are you talking about?
A ZR1 is a Corvette. He
Is
asked if we're fighting Mazdas.
Oh, hit Alan.
It's
not like-
Aileron only.
It's not like the link actually has Corvette written in it.
Ooh, 13 damage on Aileron.
I guess it's because I'm in Texas. If you're not driving a big, jacked up, like 4-wheel drive truck,
Dually, some shit.
yeah, then you're driving a Corvette. Like that's like the Texas thing.
Interesting.
ZR2,
Not a
where's
good
ZR2? Oh, they're down there in the flames. They take their ongoing 5.
Did you take off temp on Aileron?
Oh, no, I didn't. Let me give him 5 back. Plus 5. I can never see the temps, man. I never look there.
Attack misses.
You should just put the bars up, the red bars up then.
Yeah.
The attack misses me. Because I
It
have
does?
plus defense, and I had 5 more.
Oh. Oh, you
No,
do?
you used that daily armor interrupt already. Remember when we were running from the
Oh,
zombies?
yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind.
Okay,
Sorry
so
to rain
it
on
still
your
hit you because
parade.
you rolled a 26 against your 23 AC, so let's go good. Yeah, dailies don't reset. All right, and this guy's the same way. He can't really do anything, but they can kind of stand up on their little talons and see if they can save. This is against the days, saves, and the ongoing. saves. Okay, ongoing. And then it will take the extra 2 damage at the end of its turn.
Can't believe those guys are still alive.
Yeah, where's ZR5? Oh, he's way down at the bottom.
Plus the 2 more. Did you put the 2 more damage on also from the?
I did. They're at 1 hit point.
I wish I could sustain that zone as a miner.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then these ones, that was a blur black. And then they will go, obviously, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, they take their ongoing 5. Forgot about that. And then they'll do their attacks. Haynes gets hit. And the dwarf gets hit.
Oh.
Oh, 9 damage. Anything for the dwarf? You just take the 9?
I think I'm just gonna take the 9.
Okay. And let me roll. Wait! I can't do that. Durr. Plus 9. Plus 9. I can only go back to here. You know why? They're dazed.
No.
Oh.
Are
So-
those?
Yep.
Yeah,
They're
the
in the
days
blast
from
radius.
That's from the blast. So they will just do their saving throws. And this is against the ongoing saves and the days. Saves. Okay. Now they're not. But that was the end of their turn. What's this, Foth?
Oh,
Yeah.
the birds. Nice.
Exactly.
I like
That's
that.
exactly it.
That's what I'm imagining, yeah.
Timon.
Joe, you're muted.
Yeah, your mic stopped or something. We can't hear you.
Yeah.
All right, Timon's going to pop at the birds again. And miss.
Hmm.
Gerard.
Are these guys guards?
What's that?
How are these guys qualified to be guards?
Yeah, they're only guards of a small city, so they suck. Oh, he critically hits. Gerard critically hits the ones flying away from him.
He must
So
be Gerard Butler.
So that means they die, right?
Oh, that's right. They're dead.
Didn't the
Yep.
very first attack the guards made, I think, was a critical hit at the very beginning too, and we forgot about it.
Was it?
It was.
Oh.
We didn't know about it at the time.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh,
definitely
okay.
not a big deal.
Yeah.
So that one's dead.
Oh.
See, Gerard, he's the man. Isawa.
All right. Let's. Okay. Let's.
If you can take out this one, I can ignition everybody else again.
Yeah. Well, first I want to see if Prath can take it out. 2, 3, 4. Did I trigger an attack? Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna move.
Look, guys, it's Gerard.
Is it taking an opportunity attack on me?
Oh, absolutely.
He doesn't have a crossbow, though.
You're moving. Oh, provoking from it. Okay. Missing.
Okay. I assume. Prath, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Curse.
Oh, yeah. I
Put a
didn't
mark
him.
on.
No, he's cursed, not marked.
Oh. Okay, in that case, I will just. I thought it was the mark. That's why I kind of did that. Anyway,
Yeah, just retcon. I mean, it was a misunderstanding. I
let's
chose
see.
to
1, 2,
curse
3,
him
4,
because I was
5.
hoping he'd get burned down.
Okay, then I'll finish my move there, 6, and attack it with Twin Strike. Now that I retrained into Twin Strike,
Bam.
Nice.
That's a hit.
Nice.
11 damage. Oh, it's hanging on by 1 hit.
that's
That's
okay. That's
secondary
why
attack,
there's 2
though.
attacks on Twin Strike, and that's a critical.
Oh, Johnny Redbox. Hey, which one did you prey on? Hunter's prey. Hunter's quarry, I mean.
That
Was
was
it the one
last
that
turn. He
died?
died already.
It
What
died.
means I still have my minor action, which I will now use for offhand strike because I don't want to end my turn next to this guy. Offhand strike, 24
thank
for
God.
12
Nice.
damage.
There you go. Pop.
And I'm done.
ZR8 takes his 5 ongoing. And can stand up from prone just like the other ones. And then we'll do a couple saves. And when does that immobilize go off? Whose turn was that?
End of Magnus.
Magnus.
Okay. Here's a save against ongoing. Ooh, save against days. Yes.
And then he takes
Matters.
2 from the fire.
And 2 from the fire.
MJ keeps rolling crits. This is scary.
Oh, you haven't seen the second wave yet.
You're full of it.
ZR4. Just going to blur black. And then just going to do this. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Can't quite make it. But he can still make his attack. And miss. Saul will turn around, pop him. Try to prop him. And miss. Saul was kind of worried about hitting his buddy Gerard.
Shooting through a swarm of ravens with the guy standing right behind it.
Oh, he missed. Magnus.
Alright, let's see here. Escalation is probably going to take care of those 3 birds, right?
Nah, they're gonna move out of it.
Are they?
can-
Oh, they are. It's at Magnus's turn's the one that made him immobilized, right?
Yeah.
So
they're
at the
not
end of your
going to die
turn.
to it.
Yeah.
They're not going to die to it. They'll
Okay,
move.
then
not
I'll go
going
ahead
anymore.
and attack them with
They're
Battle
essentially
Spirit
minions.
Shot again. Let's do that one.
Okay. Hit. 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 That's still enough to do it.
Ew.
They're dead.
They are all dead, Jim.
Okay, now let's
Dead, Jim.
Snake Eyes +1, huh? Well,
That's right.
let's back up.
Oh,
That's
man.
amazing. You threw the
Double.
maul.
You threw.
Oh God! I thought you threw the
2d6
bola.
That was 2d6 plus 1. You rolled 2 1s. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
that was awful.
That should be like a bold red box.
I saw 3 damage, and I thought he threw the bola.
Yeah.
He threw his maul, and
Yeah, that was
Hey,
with
you got the job done.
yeah, it did. It did. It's just a little sad.
So that was a standard.
I'm just gonna move here and
That's 1.
let's see. I think I'm just gonna hold here.
Okay. Anything else?
That'll be the end of my turn.
Zedek.
Alright, Zedek's gonna move up here. Use Smite Undead. So, 21 damage. And then I'd like to slide him into the fire.
Mm.
So I
Nice.
can slide him 5 squares. 1, 2. If he goes through the fire and comes out the other side, he still takes the damage, right?
I don't think
Right,
you have to
because
move
it's
the
entering.
4-5.
Okay.
Right?
1,
You have to
2.
move on the 4-5, right?
I don't have to, but I might as well.
Ping where you want me to have him finish.
You'd want to
1,
have him as
2,
close to
3,
this guy as
4,
possible
5.
for
Yeah.
AE purposes.
If you can get him
That's as
Well,
far as I can move him, though. I can only move him
Okay.
5.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you want him there or do you want him there?
Yeah. If you can put him here, I'll probably do better.
Okay.
Put him there. Okay. So he'll take 2 damage going through, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's immobilized.
Then you
Oh,
go prone.
he has
because
been
it's
mobilized.
And they fall prone, immobilized. Because they are flying. They thump to the ground.
That's all he is gonna do.
You still got to move.
No, I had to move up 1 just to attack them.
Oh, you shifted up 1? Okay.
Yeah. Nobody. You know what? I'll use another healing word on Aileron. Why not?
Okay. Last healing word. So Aileron's 11 plus 2, so plus 13. Right? And Aileron's down to 1 healing surge.
And that's it for Zedek.
Haynes. He is going to shift back 1 and pop the birds bearing down on him. Open for a critical. And missing. Aileron.
Well, do this. Go over there. I'm trying to head towards the wall, climb up and help.
Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper.
2, 4. I will double move 1. How far up is it?
It's 20 feet up.
3, 4.
So it'll cost you 4 movement to get up there.
I'm in my turn now.
Okay. And your whoops, macro shift. That plus 2 to defenses goes all off, right? Because that was Zedek's turn.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so Aileron's up on the wall. And the guards say, alright, Prince Aileron's up. We can pull the back up.
Like in Platoon.
That's right. That's right. Misawa jumps down on his knees, hands in the air.
Willem Dafoe.
Prath.
All right, I will move to here. I will curse this guy in front of me.
Prone ones.
Yeah. And then I'm going to do Other Wind Stride. Is he bloodied? No, right?
Not yet.
Okay. 29 versus Fortitude. And
That's a hit.
I'm going to do 13 damage to him. He's already immobilized, but what I wanted to do was make use of the teleport and get up here on the wall.
Oh, nice. Well, now the teleport, you have to go diagonal, right? So it's 4 squares up.
Diagonal.
You can do that. Yeah, all diagonal. Sure. Right where
No, Louie, no.
Okay, and 13 damage, and it's already immobilized. Now it's immobilized to the end of, because that supersedes the other immobilization, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's now mobilized to the end of Prath's next turn.
And
Yeah.
then
Yep. Roll in.
all right.
And Prath is dead. Because he teleported into the wall.
I missed my teleport and I'm cut off at the knees. Look,
Yeah,
teleport's now too.
You're half in the wall, half out of the wall.
I guess I'm gonna go up here as well. Oops, if I can.
How far is it up here?
Four square movements to get up there.
That would be a double move would get me there.
Okay. Yep.
And that's all I'm gonna do, I believe, unless. You know what? I might as well. Let's do this.
Your ignition's gonna go away too.
Yeah, but I will activate my Shield of Flames. Whoops, and now I'm down on the ground.
Shield of Flames teleports you back over to a barrel?
No, but it'll, if they try to... God, what's my I'm flying all over the place.
Where the heck did you go?
I'm in town. There we go. Alright, and that'll
Man,
end my
you
turn.
are macro shifting magic.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that friendly?
No, but it'll be if Timon ends his next turn, so he has time to shift one away.
Timon's like, what the heck up, Flame Boy?
There's a reason why no one likes rolling.
I know. Trying to light everybody on fire. Even worse than Kadaga. Okay, where's number 3? Oh, number 3's right there. They're heading down, so they will move ahead 1, and then they'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're at wall height, 20 feet up. And that was this. And then they will attack. Just missing Prath.
I laugh in the face of zombie radiance.
Hitting Magnus. And hitting Haynes. 14 damage.
Sorry, I don't have lay on hands.
Yeah. Haynes is like, ah! And then all of a sudden you hear,
Would he fart?
no,
Oh, he's the crap pantsing guy.
ZR9. ZR19er. He's prone, cursed, and immobilized, but he can stand up. He's immobilized, no one to attack, but they can't fight. And that's all they can do because they don't save against the immobilization, right?
Nope.
Stupid end of turns. Blur of black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Haynes. They tried to avoid Haynes too.
Yep. After he pooped his pants, he's,
Like,
hey, we hit Pratt.
Wow, I got hit.
You got hit.
Finally.
13
He just
damage.
flew over me.
Infernal Wrath, 10 damage back to him.
Nice.
And then the
Nice.
birds take 5 damage from...
Oh, and I still have 5 temp, by the way. Well, no longer.
Yep. So let me give you back your +5 and
There we
take
go.
temp down to 0. That's right.
And then the birds will take
And
5 damage for ending
Infernal-
next to me.
Yeah, from a wrath, 10 and 5, so 15. Instantly bloodying themselves. And Timon's like, ah! He's kind of stumbling at the wall there. He's getting flamed by Roland, and
I haven't done any damage to him yet.
Timon's like, ow! So he'll
Get away
step
from me,
back.
Timon.
He'll step back, and he's like looking. Does he want to shoot Roland, or does he want to shoot birds?
I dare you to shoot me.
And he misses. Gerard's gonna. He's stuck. Ah, I can't do anything. And so he's gonna shoot.
Bail out.
Do they have swords or anything?
If he bails out, he's gonna still provoke. They have halberds. But he's gonna go ahead and pop him with his crossbow and take the opportunity attack. He hits him.
Nice.
You, the guards, are helping. And then they'll take the opportunity attack, beaks and talons. And get hit himself for 13. Gerard takes a big shot. Sawa.
All right, let's move down and get this one guy. 1, 2.
Gerard turns back. Prince Ralaron, get the heck out of here. We got this taken care of. Go back home to Daddy.
Prince Alaron says, "Okay, see ya."
Doesn't look like he can't hit a target.
Well, you can see that Gerard is kind of, he's perturbed that he didn't have a chance to move the heck out of the way.
I'm going to dual strike this guy that's down here immobilized. Dual strike. Choose a target.
That's a hit.
And he's
Hey.
marked. Dual strike number 2. 20.
That's a hit. Oh, you are the king. You know, Mark, I'm just going to say this now. You are number 1.
Yeah,
Because
well,
you roll a lot of ones, and you knock creatures down to a lot of 1 hit points.
yeah, and that's
Go
the
down to 1 hit
result
point yourself, too.
That's right. And you got down to 1 hit point yourself. You are the
Okay.
number 1.
Yeah. Well, he could burn my temp hit points off for ending my turn next to him then.
Okay, for his 5. Yep.
I was calculating, did I want to quarry him and then use Twin Strike if I needed the extra dice 6? I didn't think I would need the extra dice 6.
Man, because, yeah, if you would have hit one of those, would have been an 8 on the damage. You would have done it in.
Well, if I did Hunter's Quarry and then used Twin Strike, I would have killed it.
Oh, I see.
Even with the same roll, the dice 6 extra would have done him in.
There you go.
Oh well. End of turn.
Okay. You sure you don't want to keep playing as Sawa? He's kind of fun. ZR4 is just going to, first of all, standard it. Going 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he can't quite make it. Oh, he can. 5, 6.
He's flying.
Yeah, he's flying. I'll have him go down this way. It's like he's. All right. What kind of damage? He takes 5 from going in there.
Yeah,
And you have concealment, right?
correct. Just partial concealment, I think.
Okay. Gerard gets hit. Alaron gets missed. Timon gets missed. And Roland. Critical hit.
Wow.
I knew that was going to happen.
That's
He
right.
never fails.
So keep saying that word.
Oh my god, you rolled max
And I
anyways.
rolled critical anyways. Okay. So first one is Gerard. Takes 15. He's hurting. Next
We
one
had to
is
pay him back
Roland.
for all
Takes
those
15.
crits.
And I already took the 5 off of the birds too. Saul Saul's going to take a shot over here. Where does he want to shoot?
Hey Saul, can you hit these down here? Or the trees are in your way, or?
Yeah, trees are in his way. He can't quite see, so he's gonna focus up on the wall here, and he's gonna pop at these ones. Ooh, just missing. Just missing by 1. Magnus.
I am going to do title shot. One more. Let's see. Where is it? Target.
Area burst. Show me where you want to burst. Ping where you want to.
Between the two birds by a sawa.
Oh, down there. Okay.
Yeah.
No, because it's friendly. Yeah. Well, wait a second. Wait. You're going to need to move to the edge of the wall because you're 20
So, like,
feet up. He's down on the ground.
Okay. Well, then I could do that first, then.
Yeah. So you got to shift. There you go. Okay.
And now I'll do that. And I'm going to do idle attack. Let's see, let's do it. On the one right in front of me, and on the one in front of Asawa.
Nice.
Those were both hits.
I'm going to do the bola. And I'm going to slide them both up 1. This one here and this one here.
You have the flail of wind, so you can slide them too. You can take them all the
Oh,
way.
and this one is going to go up 2 then.
Now I have a question. It says you could forego damage to immobilize. Do you have to forego damage on this guy, or can you just kill him?
Yeah, just
Do I have to
kill him.
forego damage on both of them?
Yeah. Well, wait, no, because it's 2 separate attacks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
know,
is.
but the damage is one
It's
single
a single
thing, though.
thing.
Yeah. So no, yeah, you'd have to go forego the damage on each target.
Hmm.
Slide this guy one more.
Slide him one more.
You can slide him too, so
Yeah.
you might as well.
Unless you wanted them packed nice and tight.
Well, they're in a burst either way.
Okay. Okay, so right there.
And I am going to forego the damage to immobilize them and knock them both prone.
Okay. Oh, the other ones are already immobilized and on the ground. You just slid them on the ground. These ones, I don't know how that works, but
Dragon birds along with that.
these ones will be immobilized and fall prone.
Are they on the wall or on the ground next to the wall?
I wouldn't even slide
were-
the one away from me, to be honest with you, because I have
What?
it marked.
Yeah.
Well, it's immobilized, so it can't do anything. They don't have a ranged attack, and this is, what, like 20 feet down, you said?
Yeah, but it's immobilized until the end of your turn, right? And it moves after you,
Yeah.
so it won't be immobilized after your turn.
You're going to get to go before it's unimmobilized.
Yeah.
If you
is
wanted
that
to kill it.
Z4?
Otherwise,
Which one
it's
is
going to
that?
get caught in something.
No, Z9 gets to go before Asawa.
Well, so it'll be immobilized on Asawa's turn.
Yeah.
It'll be immobilized for Magnus.
Oh,
It's not
that's
going
right.
anywhere.
Well, no, it's immobilized at Pratt's turn. At Pratt's turn, it'll go away.
Now it's immobilized by Magnus, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
So
both
the top
immobilized by me now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind. Yep, you're all good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Immobilization
Anything else,
superseded.
Magnus? You still have a minor.
Well, I mean, if I leave this bird down here, Asawa can kill it and then get a maximum move instead of being like move 1 to kill it and wait.
Now I'll just double move. I'll just double
okay.
move.
Well, now I'll end my turn.
Okay.
And there's a chance something else will kill him.
So you forego the damage and okay, just to immobilize. All right.
Second wind is a healing surge, right?
Yeah, it's a standard action to use though.
Well, not on
No.
a dwarf.
Not on the dwarf.
Oh, not on dwarf. Yeah, Dwarven's resilience. Yeah, you can
I'm
do
gonna
that.
go ahead and use that to give myself a healing surge.
Okay.
And +2 defenses.
And +2 defense.
Yeah.
And so Dwarven resilience. Your healing surge is 9. All right. So give you +9, and you're down to 7 healing surges. Okay.
Man, well, end my turn.
Zedek, Mr. Z.
Zedek's going to come up here.
Okay.
He is going to attack the Raven with...
You gonna charge?
No.
Okay.
Sergeant Sun.
That's a hit.
So,
16, 21 radiant damage.
and I will let Roland spend the healing surge.
Okay. He doesn't have one. Oh, Roland, I'm sorry. I was thinking of Sawa. I was like, he doesn't have one.
If I hear the word healing surge, I just tune out. I know what I'm talking about.
And then
plus
minors, he doesn't have anything helpful, really, unless I want to make the Raven shine bright light.
And you have to be able to touch him.
Yeah. So, no, that'll end his turn.
Haynes.
Doesn't he take the 5 for ending next to him, or did you already do
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Oh, that's true. He'll take
He will.
5 back.
He should still have his temps, though.
Yeah, he's got his temps, so 5 temp will
When I-
go off.
When I see Haynes readying his crossbow, and I'm like, you haven't been much help this, but do you think you could kill that? I mean, you think
He
that's
points-
possible?
Points the crossbow at Pratt for a second. maybe, no. And he turns and shoots
Don't
at
make me make you shit your pants there.
Yeah. No, here's what he'll do. He'll step here and he'll shoot through Pratt at the birds, hitting them for 7 damage.
Is Roland's really just at 28 still after a healing surge? Oh, man.
Nope.
Yikes.
You had 11 for your healing search, right?
12.
Is it 12? Oh, okay, let me give you one more. I did only 11.
I thought I felt healthier than that. I still can't believe I'm that low. Ouch.
Yep.
I guess that thing did crit me again, didn't it?
Crit you, yeah. All right. Alaron.
Ooh, my turn.
Get out of the way. Gosh.
Your zone is unfriendly, right?
Correct.
You might want to delay till after rolling.
Alright, I do that.
Okay.
Down to 2.
Down to the 2. Pratt.
I will move 1 up here. And then I will do Star Shackles.
Close burst 2.
This guy. Oh yeah, they have crappy fortitude, don't they?
Yeah, that's a hit.
Hits.
No, that's him, right?
Oh yeah, this guy is bloodied, so that's a hit. And then the guy down here, not bloodied. 23 versus 4. Yay!
That's a hit.
Nice.
And then for the hit, oh, I forgot to curse any of them.
Oh, that's
didn't
a daily. Holy cow. Whipping out the daily.
I? All right. 9 damage, and the target is grabbed
Holy cow. By what?
by my star shackle. So I like hold up my flail and spin it around, and chains shoot out of it and wrap all these guys up.
So they're grabbed by you.
Yeah, they're all grabbed by me, so they're immobilized.
Wow.
And takes
That's an
12
awesome
damage.
power.
And then for my minor action, I will mark this guy down. Well, yeah. I mean, if he attacks anybody, let's see. He can include me because he has a shift 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, he's immobilized, so he couldn't get to you, though.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
it's immobilized by Prath.
yeah. I guess
One
I'll
of these.
go ahead and supersede Mark's mark on that one down there, just in case.
Okay.
What is that sound?
Yeah, what is that?
Sounds really cool.
It's a helicopter.
That's the chopper we have to get.
Yeah.
Let's go from
Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper!
Yeah, I see Mark's little green dots lighting up.
Yeah, something's flickering on your mic, Mark.
Just like tap your mic, just like flick it or something. Maybe it'll stop.
There,
there
whatever
it
it
goes.
was stopped.
That was weird.
It was the choppa.
The way it's plugged into my USB port, I guess.
Oh, okay. You doing USB for your internet? Or
No, it's
Wi-Fi?
Where's headphone?
this headset. It's plugged in.
Oh, gotcha.
I'll unplug it. I'll see if I can actually plug back in afterward.
That still was a cool chopper effect.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
so-
my standard in minor. I'm done.
Okay, to escape, they have to do what?
They have to make an athletics check or an acrobatics check against my fortitude or reflex,
Wow. Okay.
which takes a move action, by the way.
Yes. Okay. I got their 9 damage. Okay. Roll in.
All right. Let's see here.
Oh, we just lost Mark.
I am going to. It's not letting me click on roll. Oh, there we go. I am going to use my sorceress blade channeling and use an elemental bolt through my. You know what? Voths won't take any damage from the fire,
Nope.
and Aileron can hit them from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna shift back. And
Into Aileron. And into Timon. So they take 5 fire damage?
no. That's for ending your turn next to me, and it goes off at the end of my turn anyway, so that won't hit them.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that big of a jerk.
Say, well, we're running right into the party.
Hey guys.
Okay.
All right. It's not letting me click on them.
Let's go ahead and take your aura off anyway. That's a hit. You're centering the burst on one of them, right?
Yeah, on the one to the left.
Okay. That's hit on both.
And then 19. Nice.
Goodness. That will kill this one.
Damn.
And you did your best mark.
Oh man. Alright, hopefully Prath will kill him next turn anyways.
And that's
Or
another
Aileron.
ignition zone, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was setting the trees on fire.
That will be
Oh, right there. Okay.
like that.
Does that affect the buildings in the town that are under the house?
Yep. All Chris is on fire.
Ugh.
I knew one day Roland would burn down this place. Kill him.
Maybe I'll
First,
do
first,
that
looking
then.
up to see this guy. What the hell?
You kidding me? This is the 3rd time this year he's done that.
I want to say move it over so I can step. If you don't know it,
Yeah.
never mind.
That's what I was thinking originally, is so you can get it on that square and attack him. Because you can hit him from there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you kill it,
Well,
I
you're
can-
you're 20 feet up. That's not going to touch the buildings.
Okay, that's what I. Okay.
Alright.
so you can move it over to really to the last square, and I can walk on by.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Do like, well, then it wouldn't have hit the
Well,
other
it
bird.
wouldn't have hit the other guy.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Anything else from Roland?
That'll be it.
Aileron.
Oh, it's still alive. Okay.
It's hanging on by 1 hit point.
It's immobilized though, right? So it'll start its turn in that zone,
Yeah.
or end its
Yeah.
next turn in that zone.
Yep. It'll die.
No, so I can skip.
Oh no, but the zone is at the end of your turn though.
Still
If
need to
it
kill him.
ends its turn. If it enters or ends its turn, it takes
Yeah, but isn't it immobilized?
Oh, that's true. And it is grabbed too. Prath is just like holding him in place there.
If it's immobilized, isn't it prone on the ground?
No, because it's being held by his flail.
Um,
So it's kind of, they're like flying in the air, kind of tugging on his flail, but can't move.
Tugging on his flail.
Yeah, he's got multiple tentacles coming out of his flail, and they're tugging on him.
You should see a doctor about that.
oh man. Yeah, energize check.
Okay, and you can hit him. That will definitely hit him.
Yep, and I will give it to who's within 5 squares. I guess just rolling or
Probably. Well, I was going to say, I'm kind of far away from all the ravens. You might want to give it to, like, Prath or something.
I give it to Press.
Okay, Prath's got 5 temp, 6 temp.
I think it's fine.
6 temp, 6 temp. It's within 5
In
squares.
5 squares, 6 temp. 1 ally. Okay. ZR3 is held, proned, immobilized, and grabbed. All it can really
Altogether screwed.
do. Yes, pretty much. All it can do is try to escape the grab. So let's do that first. And it's a what check?
If he wants to escape my grab, he has to do a move action, and he rolls his strength against my fortitude. I mean, yeah, his athletics against my fortitude, or his acrobatics against my reflex.
Okay. So he's going to do his acrobatics.
And not escape.
Fail. Red boxed.
Okay.
Okay. And that was a move action. It can get up from prone, though, as a standard. But it's still immobilized. It can't move. That's all it can do. Well, I guess it could attack from prone on Zedek.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's keep it prone. So all these birds will turn their attention onto Zedek, and they'll beak him. And hit for 11 damage. Zedek takes a mean shot. And change, yank him back down to the ground. Z9 is immobilized with 1 hit point. Can't move anywhere. And there's nobody within range. And that's the end of his turn. Timon. Aim in on the ones down there. Give him a shot. And miss. Gerard, move forward. Do the same thing. And hit. 6 damage. Sawa.
Okay, Prath, you did curse. Did you curse or did you mark this one next to
The one down in front, no. This guy is marked.
Oh, he was marked by you, superseded?
Yeah.
That's right. I missed that.
Kind of important.
Yes, very important.
1, 2. I'm gonna provoke.
Will he take the attack?
Yes, he's going to attack.
Then he's dead.
They're zombies. They don't think. They just eat.
3. Did he miss?
He's dead because it killed him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The mark in the mark it takes what, 8 damage and only had 1 hit point.
Ah, okay.
When you're
Minor
trying to
action.
attack.
Minor action. When I get there, I will quarry. this next last bat,
Okay.
and then as a standard action, I will twin strike him. Combat
That's a
advantage,
hit.
so 31. That's actually 11 damage because dummy that I am, I have light blade expertise, so I add 1
Oh, okay.
when I have combat advantage. So
And,
11, and then 8,
That will do it.
and then take that.
Take that. And with that, we are out of combat.
Yay!
Whew.
See, I figured I should give you guys a nice, easy encounter so you don't feel so bad. And,
Probably wouldn't have been so easy if they weren't immobilized all the time.
that's true.
They have a
Moving
deadly
around.
shift power. Immobilize them all.
Well, they can shift, they can move and move through your square as if you're friendly, and then they can attack right through you too, because they're just swarming everywhere. It's crazy. All right. So
Hey,
Timon and Gerard will be like, quickly, get up to the wall. Everyone take your positions. Everyone will move back to their spots.
We only used one barrel. Can we take those other ones with us?
Put him in the bag of holding.
Gerard? Yay, nay?
Aesthetics down there.
Yeah, he'll move off over here. He'll go, Alron, get out of the way. You're in my spot.
Hey, you big red, get out of the way.
In your spot.
Hello, dwarf man.
Someone should replace your spot.
You have
Zedek can't hop up there. Zedek has to hop up here.
So, guys, should we...
Macro shit.
Where did that go now? I don't even see it. Oh my god.
You're the king of the macro shifts. Okay, so basically you guys are going to jump down, right? Head out. What's the dwarf?
What's the name of the guy we're going to see again? The guy who gave us
I'm
the...
following.
Captain Jeffers.
I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
The
Timon.
dwarf, Magnus.
Well, we
is
could say, we're like, hey, you're not a
protecting at the
regular
wall
guy.
right now. Magnus is assigned to protect at this spot of the wall.
Oh, okay.
So unless he starts a conversation with the team, he's not going with them.
I ask Timon, so who the hell are those guys?
You got to do your dwarf accent.
He just did.
I did.
That was a dwarf accent.
Yeah.
Who the hell are those
Timon's
guys?
like, that's Prince Alaron in their group.
Well, if you look at his picture, he's kind of a happy-go-lucky dwarf. He's not like, I'm fucking her all the time.
There's nothing wrong with that, you know.
Yeah.
That's right. He's like, ooh, who is that? Hey. So he'll explain to you that that's Prince Alaron, and that was his group of adventurers. He doesn't explain to you anything about the orb or anything like that. He just says, I think they're just coming back from an adventure. You can tell that he's not being forthcoming with information, but he knows something a little more.
Well, I'll say to the group as we're walking by, because kind of head lost in the moment, is like, we've got to get this orb over there. This undead stuff is getting out of control.
Okay. What else you guys gonna do? What's Magnus gonna do?
I'm going to actually hop down or go down the ladder because it's
Okay.
really tall. And I'm actually going to follow the group because I think perhaps Prince Alaron might be able to aid me in getting my forge back instead of these guards that have no information for me.
Yeah, true. Well, you were helping on the wall with the zombie attacks and stuff like that, so that's what you were up there for at the moment.
But I'm in it for myself, so I'm not technically a guard, so I don't abandon my post. I just say I'm done with this.
Yep.
Well, I mean, the lead-in I gave you was mentioning source of the undead, so that might perk your ears and pique your interest.
Yep. Timon will shout down to you guys, all right, Jeffers is waiting for you.
We're going. He
Yeah.
owes me some whiskey.
And then he'll shout down to the dwarf, says, good job, Magnus. I'll send word again if we need your help at the wall.
Yeah. Who said whiskey? And I start wandering through the tall body.
Maybe I should wait at the wall then, if you guys are so worried about it. And what do you think about that?
Well,
Solid
so yeah,
You're gonna replace the guards that we that are no longer here?
And Zedek
Well,
can wait
I mean-
too. Actually, no, Zedek can't wait. Never mind.
come on, Asawa. You're not a ninja. You don't have a bow or Chinese stars.
He does have a bow now.
Oh, that's right.
He took one.
I would have
Alright.
gave it back to the dragon if we didn't kill it.
Wait, you said something about the dragon. Was there a giant iron forge on wheels?
No, don't you know what a dragon is? They have wings.
Look, big red fucker with horns. I know what the dragon is. A dragon took my forge.
Took your forge.
You
Thanks
don't
for
listen very
sharing.
well.
Thanks for sharing.
Look, no offense, but thanks. You're really good with your hammer. You're much better than that last random guy we ran into. What was that guy's name?
I don't know. I don't think he ever told us his name.
You mean that
Yeah.
guy with the bird?
Yeah, I do feel a little bad because he did, bail me out.
Make a guilty check, Preth.
So what modifier do I use for
I'd
that?
go
Negative
start ignoring
17.
breath and turn back to. Wait, is Asawa there or is he on the wall?
Oh yeah, is Sawa staying on the wall?
I think we should cover our tracks a little bit because, I mean, needless to say, there's no coincidence that the birds just happen to be right here,
Yeah.
right where we were. So,
Okay, Asawa, you go be the hero of the wall. I'm gonna go get my 500 gold, okay?
500 gold.
well, I'm still taking my share. I mean, I'm still taking my share of that, but
Who is this dwarf following me around asking about my whiskey and gold?
Hey, you piqued my interest. Do you have whiskey or gold or not?
He's your future wife. That's who it is.
Look, I have some whiskey, and you know what? You're pretty good with your hammer. And I pull out the bottle and I take a swig, and I was like, I could drink to that. Now, could you stop asking about my gold? Because that I don't share. Let's go, guys.
Well, are you leaving or are you just gonna stand there?
Road?
Oh, I'm making my way towards Jeffers. I pull up my hood and I'm like, you didn't see us here. And I go into like my sort of like trying to blend in stealthy thing.
With your horns peeking over your hood.
Now I pull my hood up far enough.
The hood part's leather so the horns can't poke through.
So, which one of you is Prince Alaron?
I point to Pratt and say he is.
Jesus Christ. I mean, Borden.
No, that would be Pellar. Zedek will pipe up and he'll be like, "What are you looking for, dwarf? You seem like you're lost."
I am looking to get a little help here and getting a party to go slay a freaking dragon.
Yes, Zedek is now an NPC under DM's control.
Well, if it's any consolation, I reach into the bag of holding and pull out the dragon's head. I have recently slayed a dragon, and no, he did not have a forge.
Well, that's all I care about. I don't know why that was so hard to answer. I'll be on my way.
What do you, and Zedek will pipe up and says, "What are you looking for, good dwarf? You're looking for a forge? What, a forge is usually something found in the smithies."
It is not just a forge. It is my family heirloom. It is the great rolling forge. Perhaps you've heard of it.
How much will you pay for us to clear out this dragon?
Well, I could smith you pretty much anything you could use with those, dainty little things you called hands. I think it's your Prince Alaron.
No, he's the prince. Point to Pratt.
His hands are rough and scaly. Yours are dainty, and I see a manicure.
Hey, have to keep my hands looking good while I slay.
Kill it in style.
So, where was your forge stolen from?
What was I on the Fallcrest side or the Karn side?
You came from Hammerfest. Fast.
So that's on the Fallcrest side.
It would be between it would be stolen in between the west of Fallcrest.
Okay.
Did the kobold?
So that's on the
Tell us-
King's Road right here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Did that kobold we interrogated in the basement? Did he tell us where the general was raising an army?
where the general was raising an army?
Yeah, he told
Yes,
us. You know,
he said in the Moon Hills.
Moon Hills. So that's not too far.
Yeah, if we get back to the map here, you can kind of see down in the Moon Hills. So your forge would have been stolen just outside of the Cloakwood, Cloakwood.
Like in this area?
Exactly.
Okay.
And then they flew it down into the Moon Hills.
Well, he doesn't know. They flew down south.
South. Okay.
Well, you would see a
Actually,
direction.
you probably should have it be closer into the Granbury Downs because you were trying to make your way to Winterhaven, so it probably should have happened a little further in there. So maybe from Fallcrest
Right.
up around this area here.
Yeah.
So Guardbury Downs.
Yeah, because if
Didn't
you were
head
right
south from
here,
there.
you wouldn't go all the way back to Fallcrest. You'd start heading towards where they took it. So
Yeah.
you just journey
That'd
back
be
into
mostly that
Fallcrest.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's
hearing
what-
about dragons in this general area would probably pique our interest.
Yeah.
Well,
Very cold.
also there was the contingency of a sword of zombies sort of flushing him towards Winterhaven.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
Right.
just to recap, Dwart, what was your name again?
Magnus. And what is your name?
Prath. Now, you're
Prath.
telling me that a horde of zombies attacked you and a dragon flew off with your forge.
I didn't say anything about zombies. How did you know there were zombies?
What were those things we were just fighting?
Well, that was on the wall, and that's when I got my forge taken.
Well, out of character, I thought zombies were mentioned. In character, scratch that.
Well, when he was didn't you ran into a set of zombies that attacked you, and then after you got done defeating the zombies, you got this dragon swoop down and took your forge, right?
That is what happened, but Magnus hadn't mentioned it, so
Okay, Magnus
would
didn't
not
mention
have
it.
been able to know.
Yeah.
So, you're telling me that a dragon stole your forge on wheels?
Yeah, my caravan was making its way from Hammerfest, and we got
Wait
to
a second. Magnus, the traveling smith?
Ah, so you have heard of me. And I kind of like grab onto my collar a bit and like,
I grab my flail and I check the heel. Is that your M?
I kind of peer down a bit. Ah, so you do know me.
Oh, I remember this guy now. I ran into him in Fallcrest after one of my performances there.
Are you that dancer? What?
No, ass clown. I happen to be a gladiator. I just try to keep it on the down low because technically it's illegal.
In some cities.
But yeah, long story short, after I won the last match, I bought this flail from you. Yeah, you're just as mouthy as ever. I mean, you make a good flail. I'm not gonna lie.
I make many good weapons. A flail is easy.
Okay, well let me run this by you.
I take this. Hold on a second. You guys are all having this conversation as you're walking towards Jeffers.
Right.
Okay. Well, let me give you some information. You guys can continue. As you're walking in, you notice that the city's kind of on some sort of lockdown. There's not people in and around. It's nighttime, and it's about 7:30 now, and there is just nobody out and around. It seems almost eerie, but the whole place seems to be on lockdown.
As I'm noticing that I haven't brought it or mentioned it yet, I can't help but ask Magnus. I say, so we had a run-in with some dragons, and should we happen to have another run-in with dragons and find your forge, you would be indebted to us in the manner of possibly making us more weapons?
I could craft or reinforce anything you'd like. Just get me my forge, and I'll get you your weapons.
Okay, I like this guy. I like this guy a lot. Here, have some more whiskey.
I take the whole thing and start checking a little bit.
Wait here for me, and of course, my comrades. I motion to them.
How many bottles of whiskey did you give him?
One whole bottle.
Okay.
We've got to go find. Maybe you've met him. The guy, the kind of tightwad guy, looks a little bit metro. The Jeffers. You remember Jeffers?
I know Jeffers. I get a weird vibe around him.
We got to go talk to him and get a payout, figure out what we're doing next. But I'm gonna come back out here when we're done, and we'll talk about that exchange.
Well, I will be at the Raftons Inn. I'm not going to wait outside.
Fine. Just
Yep.
Right.
Drinking.
Drinking
With my maul over my shoulder.
Okay. So Magnus will head off to the Raftons. The rest of you guys, is Asawa back still on the wall, holding out the wall?
Yep.
Okay. So there's four people left. Zedek one of them.
Man, the city's so quiet. It's quieter than the morning after New Year's.
Yep.
What a chance you think some zombies got across the wall?
I'm not a gambling man. Let's just go find, what's his name?
Captain Metro?
Yeah, Captain Metro.
Okay.
That's kind of funny coming from you, Spoon.
Captain Metro. Okay,
Hey,
so
I make it look good.
you guys head over to Jeffers' house, and as you get there, it's completely dark inside.
It's a bloody mess.
Nobody's home.
Hey, J-Man, are you here?
We are not available now.
Nobody's.
Wow.
Wow.
Jesus,
Jeffers turned into a robot.
Hello, we are not available.
He has a warforged butler.
Not plan that. So no, it's dark. There's no response from the house.
Is the door unlocked?
The door is unlocked.
For the love of God, where is this guy?
I go in. Let's go take a look around.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow him.
I make
Would
a.
Magnus notice him in the Raftons Inn?
What's that?
Would Magnus notice him in the Raftons Inn?
Did you notice anything in the
No, the guy y'all are looking for. The Metro.
Jeffers.
Okay.
Yeah, he does not see Jeffers over there. As you go into his house, it's just dark, just like it is. It's like, he hasn't been here all day. No food on the table, nothing around. His office is still the same.
I turned towards Zedek and I was like, Zedek, you picking up any sort of vibe? What do you think happened?
He looks around and says, yeah, I'm picking up a really good vibe. Something's going on here. He's not home.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
He passed Pratt in the back. It says, well, you guys go search for Jeffers. Send me word when you find out where he is. I need to go talk to Sister Lenore at the temple.
Do I sense anyone else in the house?
In the house?
Yes.
No. It's empty.
So can we?
Jeffers is the only one that lives here, so it just looks like he hasn't been here all day.
So in a quick room-to-room sweep, would I find any sort of message, any notes, anything?
Nope.
Any magic items?
Nope. Alaron, you're not a rogue.
I would like to go back to the wall then and ask the trusted guys and be like, where the hell is Jeffers at?
Okay, so you guys make your stuff back to the wall. And Asal was still up there. What's Asal was saying to the guards?
Nothing. Just keeping my eyes out, watching for more zombie swarms.
No questions?
No questions.
No questions. Asao was kind of lost in slumber, thinking about poor Kanji that saved him.
Thinking
So
about his
the-
breaking and entering transgressions.
his transgressions. So the guards would say, "Oh, he's probably either at the siege supplies, or he's at the barracks, or he could be at the town hall discussing with Lord Padrig and General Moore."
I'll go
All
check
right.
the town hall.
Let's all head up to the town hall. Spoonie, you can talk us through it, right?
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So Spoonie will have to. You would know at 11 is the inner gate, which you have guards there that because Spoonie's house is in there in the corner, the northeast corner.
Wait.
And so he would have to. You guys wouldn't be allowed entrance in there without Alaron anyway.
Well, no one's supposed to know we're in town.
Yeah, and
Right.
we definitely don't want to see Commander Moore.
Fine. Good point. Like, barracks then?
I think that's a good place to start.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys want to head over to the barracks?
Yeah.
The barracks are actually in the inner gate too. It's up here at the.
Oh.
Okay, where's the siege supply?
Siege supply is not too far from his place.
All right, let's start there. Siege supply.
Okay. You go there. There's a couple guards in there, and they're like, "What do you guys want?"
Is
Prince
Jeff here?
Alaron. Oh, you've returned. Great to see you. We could use
That's
some
nice.
help.
This is kind of
This
this
isn't
is
good.
urgent. Is Jeff here?
Oh, Jeffers?
Yeah.
Who's Jeff?
Come on, Jeffers. Captain Metro. Hey guys, get to your business. You know that
He
guy.
says, no. They were here about an hour ago, but they're discussing plans up at the town hall.
I knew it. I told you the town hall guys. Hey, if
One
I
person already
give
spotted us, so
you
it's blowing now.
if I give you a bottle of whiskey, will you run a message to Jeffers and tell him to meet us at his house?
I can't leave my post here, but
Come on, princess. It's a bottle of whiskey. I'll cover your post.
I'll put in a good word with my dad.
he's like, okay, fine. He calls back and gets one of the guards and says, "Hey, run this message up to the house for them." And he goes, "What message am I running?"
Tell him.
Tell him some people who need him are at his house. Who need to see him are at his house.
Just tell him the ball bearers have rolled into town.
Okay.
But only tell Jeffers. Don't let anybody else hear you.
Okay. It is fine. Okay. And then he'll go running off towards the town hall. Oh, and then he turns around, comes back, and says, "Oh, Prince Alaron, I'm not going to be able to get to the gate without your signature on this." So he turns the paper over and wants Prince Alaron to sign it.
I signed it.
Okay.
No. I forged my father's handwriting.
He put Lord Padrig on there?
Can't know we're in town.
Okay, make a bluff check.
Don't fudge it.
This or that.
You roll a 1, you just kind of scribble.
You do a really, really good job of forging your dad's signature. Okay. Now he goes running off. What do you guys want to do?
Wait, by Jeffers' house?
Yeah, we're just gonna head back to his house. I'm going to make myself at home and like get into his bar and make myself a drink.
I'm with Prath on this one.
Okay, you lost another bottle of whiskey too.
I don't drink anymore after I accidentally sneezed fire near alcohol one time.
That's true. It's great.
We use
Explosion.
our to replenish our alcohol supplies.
Okay.
You should turn that into an attack.
In about
Whiskey bottle.
Throw bottles of whiskey at people and blow them up in midair.
Molotov.
in about 15 minutes, you hear a knock on the door.
I thought this dummy lived here. Why would he knock on his own door?
Is there a...
A latch code to look out of?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who's out there?
it's the guard, the messenger guard.
I'll open the
Let
door,
me
grab a man, and shut the
freaking in.
door right away.
I'm not your freaking messenger boy. Gosh.
What's the message, messenger boy?
He kind of shakes his head, hands you the note through the latch,
What's the note say?
and it's in leaves.
It's what?
In leaves. He hands the note to Alaron.
I grab the note. What does it say?
Okay, it's a message on the same thing you did there, and it says, I hope you work successful. Come with all haste to the town hall.
All right.
Hey, let me write a message, or just write a message back to him and say, but they're not supposed to know we're here.
I write it back.
And the messenger's gone, though. He's gone.
I think if he told us to come with all haste, it's...
I just
It's
wanted
beyond
to
the point
troll him
of-
because he was like, I'm not your messenger boy.
He already turned and left, so.
Hey, get back here! You didn't deliver nothing.
The prince orders you back! Where's
All
my
right.
spoon?
Let's go. Let's get heading over to the town hall, I guess.
Okay, you're pushing about 8 o'clock now.
All right, we get there and
Okay, you're gonna get to the gate.
I just walk on past the gate. They're with me and keep going.
And the guards actually let you guys in without even with a word or stopping, as if they were expecting you.
well, this is a little bit awkward.
We're either gonna live or we're gonna die.
We're supposed to be all stealthy ninja, and now everybody knows. I feel like a dick.
Everyone knows we're heroes.
Yep. Okay.
We'll find out. We are the ones drawing the undead here.
Can't win them all.
You know what? I love your endless optimism.
Coming from a tiefling.
All right, so we enter in.
Okay, you enter into the town hall. Okay, and you go into the main area in there, and you
Where's
find
Jeff?
a congregation of some guards. Also, you see Lord Padrig.
Oh, no map for this one?
Yep. They all kind of turn and look at you as you're walking in. Even General General Moore, and Captain Jeffers. Jeffers turns with a smile. Welch turns with a kind of a
Scowl.
scowl. And you see Berwyn Willardson there also.
See who?
Berwyn Willardson.
Okay. Who is he again?
That homo
Berwyn
guy.
Willardson is he's the guy that was the traveler. He traveled a lot around and then, set up camp here, set up a shop.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He's the one that you kind of get all your good magic items from.
Yeah, that's right.
Gotcha.
And he's been in here, in Winterhaven for a long time, but he set up his shop there, but he's there with them too.
Okay.
Also, you see a couple strange people.
Aurora?
That are kind of standing over in the corner back by General Moore. And they're hooded, so you can't quite make them out, but you can tell that one is definitely female and the other one is male. Yes.
These two are the strangers?
Yes.
Hey, everybody. We're just here in town from Succumber. What's
Oh,
going
yeah.
on?
Hey, Daddy.
You seriously call him Daddy?
Where's
How old are you?
Hello, Father.
And Jeffers will kind of raise a hand, and kind of get this look like, cat's out of the bag. And General Morrissey, save your lies for somebody else. We have no time for this.
They're not
Padre
lies.
turns to him and says, "Well, hold on. Let's find out what's going on." And he'll
Well,
turn
I
to
just
Jeffrey.
like to clear the air. They weren't lies, they were technicalities.
Technicalities of what?
Oh,
Technically, this is our first time to the town hall since we got back from Succumber, so it's not a lie.
Yeah. We've been back in this town in, what, a week or so?
Yeah.
Jeffers will kind of, chuckle a little bit, and he says, "It's okay, guys. Cat's out of the bag. They kind of know what's going on now. I had to inform them. Vance came back and informed Moore that he'd seen Roland there at Darwell's house. They know everything that's going on, but we need to make plans and get things taken care of. Have you acquired this sphere?"
Maybe.
I just look over at Roland.
Nobody saw me. Nobody saw me anywhere.
A ninja, you are not.
Yes, they did see you. Vance saw you plain as day.
Well,
No.
Yes.
if we're talking about the orb, let's just get to it. It apparently seems to be a beacon of death, because I don't know if you guys noticed, but a virtual horde followed us here. We had a strange run-in with a guy with a bird on his head that says he was a prophet and that the orb was like really evil, and then he died, so that was awkward.
Well, and Lord Padraig will kind of interject, and he'll say, "That's very interesting, because we've had many more people come into the town." And then at that point, through another door, a side door, enter another dwarf. And what
God,
is
this
it?
town's just calling with dwarves now.
They're a co-striker.
Bulgarius.
Bulgarius. And what does it say as he enters in?
I'd love to know where you guys knew how to read.
Word school.
Bulgarians.
Okay, it sounds like a
How about
bad
Boagris. Boagris.
You know what? Since I haven't been introduced yet, I could change his name to Boagri Meh, and you can't do anything about that if it's part of his name.
That's one critical hit I get to roll on you.
The angriest.
Boagrius.
How about Bojangles? Would that be easier?
Mr. Bold.
Officer Bojangles. Since he's a warden.
That's right. All right.
I see the dwarf walk in, I kind of give him a nod, and so I'm like, cool, more dwarves. What does this have to do with the orb?
Is that what it is? I sense it's here. I don't know what it is, but it's a dark heart of death.
As Lord Padraig will explain, Boagrius has come down from the Nancy Kerrigan Peaks. The Caragorn Peaks.
So,
He says,
Boagrius, are
he'll
you
turn to Boagrius and he'll say, please tell them the same thing you've told me. Yes, he does. Roland, Lord Padraig does hate Alaron spending time with Prath and Roland and everything.
I'm a great influence on people. What are you talking about?
Yeah. he seems to be a little more, because of the situation right now, he seems to be a little more congenial in what's going on. But Boagrius, face palms.
You mean Cairngorn?
So, please share.
Oh, just from the mountains, I noticed a vortex of darkness over the valley to the east of the mountains, and I've noticed it started to move slightly. I came to the village to warn Winterhaven of what I figure is impending doom, and hopefully try and rid this vortex of its existence. It's not natural. It's driving all the spirits away from this area. Or it might be consuming the spirits outright. I don't know.
And General Mort's kind of rolling his eyes as the dwarf's talking. Lord Padrick he'll kind of interject, and yeah, things have gotten worse here too since you've been gone. There's the sickness that's come over the town is causing even more people to pass away, and then they raise again as the dead in the town.
Is that why everything's on a lockdown?
It is, and then General Moore will pipe up and say, and to make things even worse, the mine has been taken. And you guys would know that the mine is the town's main employment facility, and the way it gets its commodities and stuff like that for trade and stuff is through the mine. A lot of people work in the mine.
Okay, just to clarify, when you say the mine has been taken, Mr.
Yes.
Moore, do you mean in the sense of a lot of zombies, or maybe something else with perhaps scales?
He kind of gets a disdain look at you as if he's like having to explain anything to you, being a tiefling. He says, yes, it has been said that they're a band of kobolds have taken over the mine. We've sent a troop of men up in there to reclaim it, and I'm sure they will be just fine.
Did you send
You don't need
Vance?
to worry
I
about
don't see
that.
Vance around here.
And you can see Captain Jeffers kind of shake his head at that time after General Moore says that things should be fine, and Jeffers will kind of interject, kind of ignoring General Moore, and turns to Roland and says, your dad was sent to that mine. It's sent along with one of those at the mine. And Lord Padrick will kind of jump in to kind of chill the situation. You can see General Moore kind of give the stink eye to Captain Jeffers and say, oh, but it's okay, all right, everybody calm down, I'm sure this is all effects that will work out. What we need to do now is we need to figure out some sort of way to get everything taken care of. And let's get what's the sphere? Pull this sphere out.
Was my dad in the guard, or is this just kind of like a conscript type thing where they're sending?
It was some guards. You'll find out that as you ask, you'll find out that it was some guards and some conscripts.
Okay.
Because they're trying to keep most of the guards here to watch Winterhaven.
Well, if you say conscripts, I'm pretty sure they might not make it back alive.
Yeah, and my dad wasn't a guard, right?
Your dad was not a guard.
Okay, I didn't think so.
I reach over and put my hand on Roland's shoulder, kind of reassuringly. I was like, if he's there, we'll find him.
But your dad would have been a mine worker in that mine. So that's why they had to send him there, because he would know kind of the ins and outs of the mine.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I tell him we'll go to the mine and check it out, and we'll bring back any information we find.
And then Lord Padrick will turn to Berwyn and say, "Hey, Berwyn," it says, "tell us more of what you think is going on and what it could be from the information we've shared with you." And he'll kind of pipe up in his kind of cocky, toned away and confidence. Well, from what I'm hearing, I'm sure it is an evil artifact of doom, and that it must have something to do with the raising of this undead. So bring this artifact out so I can see it and I can justify and clarify my things that I'm thinking before I share with you what I think it is.
I'm gonna kind of look around at the other guys before we take it out and.
Do we trust this guy?
Berwyn?
Do we trust this guy?
On a scale of 1 to 100, you probably trust him about 65%.
Okay.
I mean, you've bought stuff from him before, potions and consumables and things like that. Nothing. He doesn't have, really anything above, level 1 magic items. And it's sparse and in between if he has a certain thing, but he is your main source for it. But you can always tell, he's always haggling for a better price. You know, he's in it to
Right.
make money.
Well,
But
I'll
you
reach
can't
into
tell,
the.
like, he's not like an evil guy or anything like that. But
Yeah.
you just
Right,
kind
he's kind of a jerk.
So
Yeah, he's
in
kind
the
of
room, the
diabolical.
one we mistrust the most is General Moore.
Yeah.
I'll
Well, you guys
reach
have had
into
run-ins with. Hold on a second. You've had run-ins with Moore, and it's never been good. He's never liked you from day one. Never likes you. Probably will never like you.
And we knew Jeffers told us that Moore sent the guards to Darwell's house too.
Yeah. Well,
So we know he's
Darwell
kind of
had-
involved in that.
Yeah, Darwell had come to General Moore, and then he's the one that assigned certain guards over, Jeffers' command to go do the house for it. Yeah. So what were you going to say, Pratt?
As Barwin's asking about the orb, I'll go ahead and reach into the bag of holding and grab the bag that the orb is in, and as I pull it out, I'll say, it's an interesting orb. I touched it to a dragon and it died, and I say that as I throw it to him.
Throw it to Barwin?
Yeah.
And he's just going
To show the dragon's head as proof.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I follow up with pulling the dragon's head out, and I point to like this blackened spot. You see, that's where it touched.
And Barwin is just going to jump out of the way. He's like, what in the world are you doing? You bloody fool.
It's okay if you touch it through the bag.
Yeah. And everyone kind of gives an audible gasp. What does Bo do?
I wrote down what I did.
Oh, Bo staggers backward in anger and horror as the orb is revealed. Yeah, you can definitely feel the surges of necrotic energy coming out of this thing as he pulls it out and it rolls onto the floor. Everyone kind of gives an audible gasp and then steps away from it. And Jeffers kind of gives Pratt that look of, that wasn't a good move. and Moore is kind of getting red in the face.
Should do it to Moore with the orb, without the orb in the bag. And I say that out loud, by the way.
You said what?
I say that out loud.
You say that out loud?
Yeah.
And your dad kind of gives you this cross look.
Well, you know I'm right.
And you see that disdain coming back again of he doesn't like you hanging around these guys. And he'll say, well, Jeffers will kind of shake his head at Pratt, and then he'll come over to him and ask for the bag. Not the bag of holding, but the bag that you had over the top of it.
Oh no, I threw
still
the
in the
orb with the bag around it. I didn't take it out. I just
pull it out.
I tossed the whole thing to Boagria. I mean, sorry,
Okay.
Barwin.
Okay, so Jeffers will walk over, grab the bag, put it up onto the table, and then pour the orb out of the bag onto the table. And he'll turn around and says, be careful not to touch it. We've heard from the rogue that we captured on this that this shouldn't be touched, and I think from the revelation from Pratt and the dragon's head that yes, we shouldn't probably do that.
You said, who'd you catch?
Yeah.
That's the guy he told us about when we first talked to him, right?
Yeah, and the dragon's head animates and bites off Pratt's arm.
Can I get a chainsaw in that place?
My boomstick.
And so then you stick the dragon head on the rest of your arm that's left, and you can use it as a weapon.
I'll turn into the guy from Beast Wars.
Yeah. Okay, so Barwin will kind of give this, smirk over to Pratt, like, slick move, X-Lax. And then he'll come over and start examining the orb. And he follows with a lot of, interesting. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
As he goes through his examination, I'll look over at the Boagrius guy who seems to be like recoiling in horror, and I'm like, can you see something that I can't?
Yeah, I think we need a second opinion besides all these ums and ahs.
Right. If you know Barrowin, the oohs and ahs are very in character. He does the same thing when he gets his nails done. It's
And
Okay.
he gets that beard trimmed.
yeah, he gets it edged up. So far, all I've gathered from his oohs and ahs is that he would like this as a centerpiece on his table because he thinks it's cute.
Just as if it was time, there will be a knock on the door, and the guards at the door will open it up, and there's another guard standing with a very, very old man there. And you guys would know him, Valthrin. And he kind of comes walking in with his little cane. He says, am I late?
I do my best not to make eye contact with Valthrin because really old people like that, if you make eye contact with them, they'll start telling you stories. So I'm just kind of like...
And Barrowin will he'll kind of stop his oohing and ahhing at the orb and say, and he'll kind of turn to Valthrim and says, oh, yes, you're right on time. Come take a look. See what you see. And so I can clarify what I know to be true. Kind of smirkingly, and you can kind of tell that he's bluffing.
Oh, he has no idea what it is.
Yeah, and so there'll be kind of an exchange of small talk to Valthrim, and he's kind of a little excited old man that does love to tell tall tales. But he'll notice the sphere on the table and says, very interesting. And he's kind of, you guys know him, he's more of he's a fan of magical things. Mm-hmm. And so he'll come up and then he'll start looking at it. He'll start reaching his hand out to touch it. And Jeffers will grab his hand real quick and he'll kind of, get startled and shaken back a little bit. And Jeffers says, don't touch it. Don't touch it. And he says, well, why not? For why not? And then he'll point over to the dragon head. And he's like, oh, wow. And he's kind of impressed. And, once I saw a dragon, and it was really up close. And he'll start into this big, long tale.
Wait, hold on. Hey.
It'll go on for a few minutes before they can finally redirect him back around to the orb and and then he'll finally look at it and says, wow, I have heard about this, but only in legend. And Barrowin kind of, on his coattails, like, oh, yes, me too. That's what I'm thinking. And then Valthrim says, this is the sphere of grave mists. And the Barrowin will jump right in. Oh, yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
That's a very entertaining story, but I've got
like to hear more?
Actually, you know what? Yeah, but we should meet up later at the bar so that everyone can appreciate your story. I wouldn't want it to be wasted, right? Okay.
Lord Padre would be like, no. He'll kind of cut Prath off and say, anything we discuss in here does not leave and get leaked out into the city at all. We don't need to cause panic and rioting in Winterhaven right now. Valthrim, please do not tell any stories of this, what you've seen. He's like, oh, but it's such a wonderful story.
Is this a pressing matter?
Destroyed.
What's that? What does Bo say?
Can it be destroyed?
Can it be destroyed? Well, of course it can be destroyed. Anything can be destroyed. But this would take mighty magics to do that. And the only thing that will allow it to be destroyed is the hammer of Hammerfast.
That's a cleverly named hammer.
He says, yes, but that hammer's been missing for years and years. And
Guys,
would Bo know?
Bearwin will pipe up and say, I think I've seen that hammer not too long ago. Yes, I know. It must have been somewhere around Hammerfast.
Would
And
Bo
Valthram
have any knowledge of where it was last seen?
Valthram will kind of look at Bearwin and then look at Bo and say, Hammerfast? No, it hasn't been there for years. And Bearwin, oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Hey, should we find that Magnus guy? He's from Hammerfast.
Yes.
Yeah, he might have some info for us.
And then
He was wielding a hammer. Not that I would know, but
yeah. Well, Bo and Magnus know of each other, though, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So Bo would know that Magnus is from Hammerfast, and he may have information about the Hammer of Hammerfast. But Valthram is like, but the name of the hammer is not the Hammer of Hammerfest. There is a different name to it, but I can't recall it this time. I may be able to do some research for that and find out exactly the name of it, which may help and lead us to, if I find the history on it, to where it is actually resting in now. But if any attempt to destroy this orb without the hammer will fail, unfortunately. So I don't, and he'll explain to you about the spear that it is a. What's that?
Is anybody object to summoning Magnus here to participate in this talk?
No, as soon as you brought him up, that's a good reason to bring him.
Jeff, are you cool with it?
And it says, Magnus who? Who's Magnus? And well,
come on.
Commander Moore will be like, I don't think we need to bring any more outsiders into this meeting. This is a Winterhaven affairs and must stay in Winterhaven. They'll kind of look over
It's
at Bo.
actually not. It's
And
actually
Lord Pat-
terribly not. You're insane to think it's strictly Winterhaven. This affects the entire region, you fool.
Says, you have no clout here. Shut up, dwarf. And Lord Padrigal, all right, calm down. Yes, this does affect all of us around the area. Alaron, what do you think?
He's also an expert on magical items as well, so he might have a little insight for us.
Yep. Maybe. What would you guys like to do?
I would like to look around for that guard that we used as a messenger earlier and say, can you go to the bar and look for Magnus? He's a short guy with a huge hammer.
Okay. Lord Padrigal will turn to Alaron and says, Alaron, quit sharpening your axe. And just stand like, take some control here, you foolish boy. And one of the guards he'll nod his head and open the door and relay the message to another guard who'll go tearing off towards the Wharfton Inn.
We kind of sit around in uncomfortable silence, and I look over at Agrius, and I'm like, so, cool city.
Cool city, huh? Okay. Magnus will find. Magnus, you've been drinking at the Wharfton Inn, and how much you've been drinking?
That entire bottle of whiskey is gone, and I'm standing on the bar holding a pint of ale, laughing my ass off. And I just like, and I told her, that's not my beard.
Okay, so the guard will come in and say, good Master Dwarf, you've been summoned to the town hall. The Lord would like to meet with you.
And who says I want to meet with your lord? As I take a big old gulp.
He's like, are you going to come or not?
Fine. Whatever. I hop down and finish up my ale and leave my payment on the table.
Okay. After another 5 minutes of odd silence and Lord Padrig trying to get his son more involved in the affairs of Winterhaven, the guard will return with a drunken dwarf.
I'm leaning on my maul a bit. Who is the Lord?
And Lord Padro will say, I am here, good dwarf. Thank you for coming on such short notice.
I was assured 250 gold coins for showing up.
Lord Padrig will kind of get a shocked look and turn back and look at the guard, and the guard kind of shakes his head. No.
I lean into Roland and I go, I like this guy.
And the Lord Padriga says, no such thing has been wagered or bargained, but we would like to, you are a dwarf from Hammerfast.
I am from Hammerfast.
Yep. And Valthrun will, in that 5 minutes, will have left again, heading back towards his stuff to research, the name and stuff.
I noticed Boagrius, and I'm like, oh, Bo, how have you been?
Ma, how are you?
A little buzz.
I thought I told you to let your beard soak up most of that. It'll appear that you're drinking it when you're actually just fake drinking it. You can wash it out later. You can suck on your beard later.
You can see General Moore is getting more aggravating, turning red, having to listen to dwarven banter.
You're a strange man, Bo, but that's why I like you.
And Lord Padrigal says, well, thank you for coming, both of you. And he'll direct you guys' attention to the sphere on the table. We have been told that this is an evil artifact, a sphere of grave mists, that is causing a lot of our undead problems here, and which could also be tied with your problem of your forge, what do they call it? Your family forge that was stolen. But we've been informed that there is a hammer, a magical hammer, that might be able to destroy this. And it was referenced, we didn't quite know the name of it, but the name of it was referenced as the Hammer of Hammerfast.
Ah, yes,
Have you ever heard of this?
The tool in which you speak of.
Okay, and you would know of it as some sort of a high-powered magical artifact.
Do I know the name of it, or just that is the Hammer of Hammerfest?
You do not know the name of it. You've just heard references of it before. It's more of something of a legend than it is of actual.
I tried to tell him it was your hammer.
You give me a little too much credit there, Boagrius. No. This is the Hammer of Legend. You've only heard tales of it from, the lips of a drunk dwarf here and there.
Yeah, so, okay. Well, maybe Valthrum will, Lord Padrick will turn back to everybody, and maybe Valthrum will get some more information here in the next couple days or so and be able to bring us information on how we can destroy this orb. We've been fending off the zombie attacks, so there will be, we're doing okay. We've sent a runner out to get the guards back from Darwell's home, and also we're waiting for Vance and his guys to return, so that will be still 8 more guards that we'll have to secure the walls of Winterhaven.
I start to speak up, then I'm like, never mind.
And
I say, I don't know if they're going to be coming back anytime soon.
And kind of everyone will turn shocked to Alaron as his first interjection into the conversation. His father will turn to him and say, "What do you mean?"
We've been on a trail up and down, and we have seen no signs of travel. I don't think they'll be back anytime soon.
I quickly.
Oh, they're probably zombie bait.
I quickly interject to change the subject, and I'm like, "So, what do you guys think about?" I'm trying to remember the guy's name. Gotta scroll down. What's the bad wizard's? Oh, there he is, Darwell. So what do you guys think about Darwell? I mean, what's up with that guy?
He says when he returns, and Jeffers kind of pipes us, says when he returns back, we will have him arrested and brought to the city for questioning to find out. And then Moore will turn back to him and says, no, we will not be arresting him. We'll ask him politely to come in for questioning.
Moore says that?
Yeah.
I think we should arrest him, or just execute him on the spot, whichever one.
I'm gonna go with arrest him too. No offense, Moore, but I mean you've shown some lapse in judgment lately. I mean, come on, get some just for mint for that beard.
And he'll be, then we should arrest you for breaking and entering into a home that wasn't yours.
We didn't break in. We found this orb outside.
Yeah, it was in the chest of a zombie that was reanimated by it.
Zombie was reanimated. More. He's not believing you.
Oh, I actually crit failed the bluff.
Definitely not believing
I'm
you.
gonna chime in with my slick negotiator and let you reroll that. That was a bluff check, correct?
That was a bluff check.
Okay.
He believed me. He believed me that we found it outside.
Yeah. And if you found this outside, where was it outside? Please share.
Well, there was this giant zombie golem covered with chains, and the orb was somehow a fixture in his chest. He'd actually wandered quite far away from Darwell's house. I worried for Vance. I hope nothing happened to those guys. We saw this giant golem, and we felt compelled to kill it because we were worried about the people of the countryside. And the orb was very odd, so we put it in this bag and brought it and touched it to a dragon on the way back.
Magnus is gonna roll an insight check on that. And says that is complete bullshit and tries to cover up a grin.
Man, Norse, I really miss Norse.
I miss North. Lies. So Magnus would know that they're lying. Okay, so anyway, the conversation will kind of go on, and then Lord Padre will redirect it back around. Well, we need to take care of things here immediately. Under my, no, I can't think of the word. Not
Arm.
No.
Guys,
No, Lord Patrick does not want this to happen, but Jeffers and Welchmore have, General Moore, Jeffers and Moore have come to a thing that they want to send you guys, plus these two strange half-elves, to the mines to go see what's going on there. Because they should have heard back already about what's going on there, and they have not heard back. So they want to send you guys up there along with these two half-elves to see what's going on.
Prath is completely willing to do this because he does respect Roland as a friend and will go to support.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some words with Jeffers later. I'm not too thrilled about sending my dad in there.
Well, it wasn't Jeffers that sent him. It was Moore.
Oh, I thought they had got together on it. Okay.
No.
They're just getting together on this one.
We're gonna
Right.
have some
That's
more-
why Jeffers was informing you, because he didn't want, he wanted it to be told so you knew that it was Moore that had sent his dad in there with the some guards.
we have to have a map of this mine.
Yes,
Yeah,
they do.
Where is
You
the
guys
mine
would know.
compared
You've
to
seen the
city?
mine before. It
Has
is-
Magnus been to the mine, since that was kind of what I was around the area for?
Yeah, you guys, I think everyone, even Bo, should know where the mine is, because it's just at the south end of the Karagorn Peaks. So
We're
if
talking about a map of the inside of the mine.
yeah, no, you guys would know it. If you look at the little green dot, green pokey thing, it's going to be about right there.
Okay.
I was slightly over.
Yep. It's a little ways to travel. It's going to take you about, what, half hour to get there?
Not if we get horses.
So,
Yeah, can't the prince
Magnus,
hook us up with some horses? Or ponies for the dwarves?
Sure.
Magnus, you want to accompany us? I mean, kobolds follow a dragon, and a dragon took your forge, right?
The dragon didn't go to the west, but if it gets me closer to getting my forge, then yes, I shall go with you.
Yeah, I mean, we could question some kobolds and be like, hey, tell us information.
Besides, I saw how y'all fought. Y'all could use a dwarf like me.
Thank you for that backhanded compliment.
And no drinking.
And I'm insisting
Whoa,
on going.
whoa. No
Yeah.
drinking. I don't know if I can do this.
Lord Adrig will turn to Bo and say, yes, we're going to have you go too, because you know the Cairngorm peaks a lot more and better than we do. Plus, you have great insight about all this undead thing that's going on. So, please join the party.
Great. Plus,
I
it's
think we're
directly involving my Karen, the clan of dwarves up there, so
Right.
it directly involves me now.
I think I'm gonna call this guy Buzzkill. He's so grim.
It fits you, Bo.
Yep. And now, Patrick in his worrying father voice will say, well, they want you to leave and they're in the, right away, but I'm telling them that you shouldn't be going out there in the middle of the night with all these undead wandering around, so why don't we, you guys leave in the morning?
Sure, they can stay at our house.
Yep. And you will notice that the half-elves that have just been quietly sitting behind Moore this whole time, never offering any sort of word or even a gesture or anything that's going on.
I ignore him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having a good time over here.
I asked, what do you two have elf things since you have to go with us?
And then you'll see one of them, Kershaw, will turn to Aurora, kind of look at her, and he'll turn back and he says, we offer you nothing but our crossbows and our swords.
Does she take back her hood?
No, she doesn't.
Okay, then I ignore him.
I asked him, what are y'all stakes?
And they're both. Kershaw is saying this through, with his hood still up too.
I asked him, what is your stake in this?
What is our stake in this?
Yes.
Okay, so Moore will interject there and say his stake is to help you save your life. So, because I don't want you guys going and screwing this all up, I want to make sure that I send the right people in there. Hence why I'm sending Aurora and Kershaw.
I look at Moore. I'm not asking you. I'm asking them. Thank you very much.
And Lord Padraig will turn to Aileron and says, "Son, hold your tongue. You don't treat guests in our home city like that."
I'm not. It's Moore. He lives there. He's no guest.
Okay. And then at that point, the female elf will stand up. She'll draw back her top, revealing herself,
Nice.
her face to everything.
Oh, yeah.
And you notice that she is extremely, extremely beautiful. She is a half-elf, and she'll turn to Aileron and say, "I like that, direct and to the point. Our stake in this is money."
There is nothing wrong with that.
I can get behind that. And the money.
While we're on the topic, what actually do you get when you mix a half-elf with a tiefling?
She'll kind of turn to you with this little kind of like a sly smile, as if, that she's not really uptight about, banter and back stuff, that she's heard it before. But she's very striking. Very, 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 very beautiful. Very striking. And she'll just kind of give Pratt a little sly smile. Not implying anything, nor rejecting anything.
I reach in my hand to shake her hand. I say, "Hello, my name is Lauren," and kiss her hand.
She'll receive your kiss with a smile. Says, "Very nice to meet you, Prince."
I kind
And
of.
have a little dwarf in you. Would you like one?
I turn to Matt and said, "He'll be little, all right."
Still bigger than you there, little princey.
I kind of wave him off, and I'm like, don't pay attention to these crude guys. We should probably retire for the night, everyone. We've got lots of work ahead of us. Anyone interested in it? I'll be buying the first round. We're still getting that 500 gold, right, Jeff?
Plus my 250.
Oh yeah, about the 500 gold. Yeah, you pay up, damn it.
And Lord Padrick will turn to Alaron and says, "Alaron, we don't take money from the city for protecting our own city."
True, but I
this
almost
isn't my city.
died out there. I'm taking the money. And plus, I need items. This stuff ain't cheap, you know.
Daddy doesn't give you an allowance.
Your daddy
I
give you
wish.
an allowance?
Just a question here. What's going to happen to the orb in the meantime?
I think we should take it back in our possession because I really don't trust more with it.
Well,
That's
no.
a terrible idea. I don't want to carry the orb around with us. Hello, dead
Lord
beacon.
Padrick will
Yeah, but
inform
if we
you
don't
that-
carry it around, it'll just end up in Darwell's hand again. I'm pretty sure,
No,
right?
no, he's going to. Lord Padrick said he's going to turn the orb over to Berwyn for safekeeping in his shop in a safe place till they can figure out what to do with it, what they need to do with it, and find out more information about this hammer.
Yeah, this sounds like a terrible idea. Berwyn?
Well,
He turned to you. Why? Why not? My shop is one of the trusted and safest places in all of Winterhaven.
What's
But
the big deal
but
about
you already
the orb?
said people in the town are dying. Now the orb is in the town. What about Valthurn? He's not even going to last a night. This orb will probably strike him down in a half a day.
And I'm pretty sure Moore's going to raid our shop at some point. I'm just saying.
And Moore will slam his fist on the table and say, "The matter is closed."
Actually, it's still open, if I'm correct.
He says, "Well, and Lord Padrick will interject in kind of his, in-between manner and say, well, we will discuss this more. For now, for tonight, it will stay in the possession of Master Willardson."
I like a press 100 gold that comes up missing.
I shake with him. I said, are we betting against this or towards it? I mean, is it possible for us to both win?
And at that too, Lord Padrick will also turn to Jeffers and says, "Jeffers, you don't need to pay them for their services. They are here to work for Winterhaven, and we'll compensate them in different ways."
That's horseshit.
And
We signed a contract.
We want our 500 gold.
We all start screaming at him. What the fuck?
screaming and Padrick, will raise it in his best Lord voice. "That is final." And Jeffers will kind of look to Roland and everybody, and he'll kind of give that look like, "I'll talk to you later."
I will get paid my money.
Well, the dwarves wouldn't see any of that money.
I was hired to watch the wall, from my
I know.
understanding.
Yeah, but the money would be going to the 5 adventurers that started it. So that'd be Zedek, Isawa, and Roland, Alaron, and Prath.
I'm not asking for the adventure party money. I'm asking for a reason why I was up on that wall, because I don't do anything for free.
Out of your good dwarf heart.
Dwarves have good hearts.
No,
Very, Prath is very frustrated by not getting his gold because he signed a contract, so he just turns and storms out of the manor and is making his way over to the Rafton Inn.
Okay.
Yeah, and the last thing Asawa did say to you guys when he was on the wall is, "Yeah, I still do want my share."
Yes, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
On my way by, then, on my way to the Rafton Inn, I will be yelling, Asawa!
Okay.
I found Rafton in.
The Aurora will turn to you guys and says, "We will meet. Me and my brother will meet with you in the morning. We are staying at the Wharfton Inn, and we will be there tonight if you need to talk more." And so they will excuse themselves and head out.
I told her,
She's very very polite. You can tell that she's a well-traveled person. Her brother is also kind of, he when you guys were interjecting all your sexual innuendos, was kind of giving these, not with my sister kind of looks.
I tell him, no need to stay in. We have rooms. I have a room available in my house.
Yeah, she was taking it in stride as if she's, this has happened many, many times, and it just kind of rolls off her back. And they'll excuse themselves and head out, and they'll meet up with you in the morning. But they'll head to the Wharfins Inn.
On the way to the Rafton Inn tavern area, I will go over to the wall and climb up the ladder and poke my head over the top and be like, "Hey, Asawa, they gave us the shaft."
So, does everyone go back over there, or wherever you guys want to go?
Magnus is still standing there.
Yeah, we having to drink it then, so I go there.
Okay. Well, now you got to remember, some of you guys actually live in the town.
Yeah. Well, we're going over there to get a drink and unwind. I mean, we just did have a major thing.
We're going to charge the tab to the town.
Yeah.
To the town.
I was going to go over there, get a drink, unwind, and eventually go retire to my house.
Okay, so you guys are going to take an extended rest after that, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I will stop by the wall and inform Asawa that we're not getting paid.
Okay. What does Asawa say?
When you say the shaft, I assume you don't mean the shaft end of a spear either.
Yeah.
Well,
now,
I'm not dead.
keep in mind that of the look that Jeffers gave you was kind of like, "I'll take care of it later. Don't worry about it."
Oh, I understand.
It was coming out of his money. Oh, but you're telling Asawa that so he doesn't get paid?
Well, I was in such a huff. I was just kind of like grumbling on my way. Like, I can't believe they're going to tell us we're not allowed to get paid. And then, so I just go tell Asawa.
Asawa says, then don't give him the orb, then.
Well,
Not gonna pay you.
Well,
aren't you the one who was worried about bringing the orb here, the orb of death? Why don't you go get the orb? Look, they have the orb. What do you want me to do about it?
Well, get paid. That's what I want you to do.
Get paid.
Look, I'm going to go head over to the tavern. I'm going to have a few drinks. If you want to join me, cool. If you want to sit up here and mope, cool. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, apparently I can't afford to go to the bar and have drinks now, so I will stay here. Actually.
Fine. I storm off to the tavern and get my drinks, and eventually make it back to my house and go to sleep.
Okay.
Extended rest.
Everyone else, what is Roland going to do in the meantime of all this?
I'll go with them to the bar to get the drink, and then I'll, after that, go back to my house as well.
Okay. You live with your parents, though, right?
Yeah, we're in the slums.
Okay. You'll go back to your house, and your mother will be crying, worried, sick. Your sisters and brothers are all kind of in somber mood because your dad happened to go up to their back in your guys' slummy house.
I'll reassure them that I'm going up there to find him and bring him back.
Okay. All right. Who else is there? What are the dwarves going to do?
I'm going to the inn.
Okay.
Magnus refuses to leave until he gets paid.
Okay. The mayor has set you. Oh, he refuses to leave the.
Yeah, he's not leaving the house. He found a chair and sat down, and is just holding his
Oh
hammer.
yeah, no. He'll get paid for his services for the. So they'll fork him over 25 gold pieces for his services at the wall.
And I hop up and walk my happy dwarf ass out and head far.
And then as you're walking out, Lord Patrick will turn and says, "Well, we could still use your help at the wall if you want to keep going."
I have a new contract to fulfill, so I cannot do this for you. As I keep going, not giving him
Okay.
time to say anything else.
So let's see. Magnus gets 25 more gold. Okay. The night will pass uneventfully. Bo, you're staying in the Wharfton's Inn too?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
As a delegate of the Cairngorn clan.
Okay. What are you guys going to discuss at night while you guys are all over there at the Wharfton Inn? You'll see the two half elves over there, the kind of in the corner, keeping to themselves, just kind of chatting very softly. You can't hear anything they're saying, but they're very reserved and kept to themselves.
So
So you'll see Savannah Wharfton there. She's the one serving you the drinks, getting you your food, and a couple waiters and taking money.
I say we drink.
Zedek hasn't come back from the temple yet, has he?
Zedek has not.
well, Zedek's kind of a buzzkill anyway, so I don't even really notice that.
He's a buzzkill.
I'll go over to Aurora and I'll be like, so, was your mother an elf or was your father?
She says, "I don't know." Very interesting question, though.
You don't know your parents?
I do not.
How about you, what was your name again? Kershaw?
Kershaw. You can tell that he's the younger of the two. But they'll be like, no, they'll explain to you that they did not know their parents, and they were raised by their grandparents, who were humans.
So then you know how us humans get down. Well, technically I'm not a human, but
Yeah, you're definitely not human.
I've lived with humans my whole life. Both my parents were technically humans. I understand what it's like to be a little different.
Yes. Yeah, she's not forthcoming in any sort of your advances.
Clearly, MJ isn't a woman because I know how to lay down some game.
No, you're a tiefling. You're an ugly tiefling too.
Yeah, you were a gladiator, so I mean, got scars.
That's true. And maybe they'll make a little bit of small talk and say, Kershaw will say, "Haven't I seen you in the fights in and around Fallcrest?"
I certainly would assume so. I am Prath the Magnificent, as some might call me.
I haven't heard of you.
Recognize
Like
you.
a big
I haven't seen you in a while fighting there, and you can kind of see like he's almost sort of kind of like a little bit of a fan, and he'll kind of turn to Aurora and start explaining to how magnificent you perform with your flail. And
Kershaw, have you ever thought about possibly joining the arena?
and he's like, "Oh no, that's not my cup of tea."
Well, if you ever develop a taste for tea, just let me know.
He says, "But I would enjoy if you would send word of your next event. That would be very exciting to come watch."
I'll keep you
You
posted.
can tell that Kershaw kind of likes you.
How about you, Aurora? Are you interested in seeing a performance?
He says, "I have no need for brutality."
And I said,
I look at her and say, I agree.
Both Alaron and Prath are trying to get at poor Aurora.
All right, I eventually give up on her because I know that I can always just go hit on old Rafton lady, and
Yep.
so I go talk to her and be like, so, and eventually make it back to my house.
Okay. Any other exciting things you guys want to do in the night at the Rafton Inn?
I said around on table, tell them to have it round on me, and I'll see them in the morning.
Okay.
Should we go to Jeffers' house again before we go to bed?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys will head back over to Jeffers, and he will fork out your payment.
Sweet.
500 gold each. All right.
Yep.
I'd ask him some more details about who all was
Not
sent.
500 gold each, 500 total.
You already said it. Yep, you already said it.
No. No. So what did you say, Roland?
I'd ask him more details about who was all sent to the mine with my father.
Okay, he'll just explain a couple of the guards. Nobody really, not any of his trusted guards. His trusted guards are here, still posted at the walls and stuff.
Yeah, Moore's gonna pay if anything happened to him.
Okay. Moore's gonna pay.
I'm gonna burn that bastard.
I will, after I get the cut of the money, I will be sure and let Asawa know that we did get paid after all.
Okay. Only one problem. You can't find Zedek.
That's not really a problem. We'll just cut it 4 ways.
So, well, that's you have an extra 100 gold. So,
25 each of us.
100 gold to Alaron, 100 gold to Asawa.
Well, honestly, I would just assume that we leave the 100 gold for Zedek with Jeffers, and we could be like, if you see Zedek, give it to him. The guy disappeared.
Okay.
It's kind of sketchy ever since he got into Crank and all that.
Crank.
He was riding White Horse out of town.
Okay. All right. Atman, there's no sign from Zedek at all. So Jeffers will kind of talk to you and says, now be careful. I have a bad feeling about this mine. We've sent an army of 25 guys up there first here, even before you guys came back to town, and we have not heard anything back from them, and that can't be a good sign. We've even sent runners up there to check, and they have not returned.
So what's your read on these half-elves? Are they mercenaries or what?
He says, I think they're mercenaries. Mostly, I think they're mercenaries that are connections of Moors through Fallcrest. I don't think they're from Fallcrest. I don't even think they're from the Nenturi Vale. But
I don't trust Moor.
Yeah, keep a watchful eye on them. I don't trust Moor either, and especially him he turns to Roland, sending your dad out to the mines. There's something wrong.
Yeah. Jeffers, you keep an eye out for yourself, too. I don't like you much, but I do worry about you sometimes.
Says, well, you know me. I'm here for the good of Fallcrest, and I'm going to make it known, so...
Yeah, that's why I worry about you. Moore is sending out some bad vibes, and just keep an eye on that guy.
Okay, I will. Thanks for your concern.
Any more whiskey?
I think you've had enough whiskey. He's smelling your breath. Go home now. Rest and be careful in the morning. Come to me in the morning if you need anything else.
Will do. See you around, Jeff.
Magic items.
Yeah. Well, we'll take care of that stuff at the beginning of the next session. As of right now, we'll go ahead and stop it right there. I think we're like 45 minutes over.
I'm alright with that.
Talk smack.
Yeah. It was a good long role-playing session, but you got your combat in there.
Yeah.
Trying to pick Aurora.
So, just to kind of give you a little bit of information, well, I guess I could save it till the next thing there. But Mark, we're going to need an exit strategy from Asawa.
He becomes captain of the guard.
Yeah.
Dedicating his
Kill
life
off
to
more.
Anna.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. I'm gonna become an assassin of more.
I can
I just
arrange
kind
that.
of imagine Asawa was gone in the morning. Like everyone's like, where did he go? And he leaves like a Dear John letter, like, I just don't know what I'm doing with my life anymore.
Yeah.
broke
It's not
into
you
a place.
guys.
I was kind of thinking he wanted to get his honor back. He could stay and protect the town against the he didn't want to bring the orb here, so now that the orb's here, he could stay in town and try to protect the town from the orb.
There we go.
Sounds good.
We have Asawa keep an eye on the orb to make sure.
Oh yeah, because
Take
we don't trust that one clowny guy, so we'll just be like, could you keep an eye on the orb?
Howdy, guy.
Yeah.
So, Mark, do you agree with that? He's your character.
Oh yeah. Berwin, is that who has it?
Yeah.
And we're afraid that more might try and take it back also.
Yeah. Well, it's better if Berwin has it than
like a ninja.
Just do your honor guard thing outside Berwin's shop and keep an eye on that guy. He's kind of squirrely.
So Pratt is asked after. Aisawa's been having all these issues of his honor and being a ninja, and now he's asking him to be a ninja again.
No, I said an honor guard. He could stand out in plain sight, let everyone know his presence.
Okay. Okay. You agree with that, Mark?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. So that's what Asawa will be, kind of your eyes and ears, back in the city. At this point, though, since you're not going to play him anymore, we'll turn him into an NPC.
Sounds good. Less macro buttons for me to worry about.
That's right. you got other macros now for Boagrius. Okay, so any other questions before we stop this session?
Nay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Game.
I really like Jacob's idea of me using Molotov cocktails, just throwing them and then Miner bursting them with my psionic spark.
Yeah,
Totally.
you can make them. All you got to do is
whiskey.
get the money for it.
Yeah.
And convince
Well-
Magnus it's okay to burn alcohol.
No. We could totally reskin fire pots. What are those things called? Alchemist fire. Reskin
Yeah.
Alchemist fire.
To make it burn upon impact, or when you not when you impact, but when he hits it with an elemental bolt or something.
Yeah, because Alchemist fire do damage on a miss too, I think.
Okay. Well, we wouldn't reskin it. We would just kind of change it to a burst or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kind of like what the barrels were doing.
Well, an Alchemist fire is a burst one and like range 5 or something. So it would literally just be a direct reskin. You just throw it and it does that burst 1.
Yeah.
It'd be cool. That's how you could fill out your actions, is by doing alchemy stuff.
Yeah. Something worth looking into.
Yep.
I'm curious
Yeah.
what happened to Zedek. I know it's taken
That's what I
off,
was just
but
going to
it's like,
say.
Krath is
You
not at
guys
all
haven't
curious
pursued
about
anything.
that. Zedek
Magnus
is a
doesn't care,
buzzkill.
but I do.
Yeah, Magnus wouldn't care.
Magnus doesn't know. I mean, he's drunk, passed out on a table in
It'd
the
be
bar.
more Roland and Pratt, Alaron, concerned about Zedek. What's going on with Zedek?
Yeah.
But what was the last thing that you heard about Zedek?
He's gone to a temple, wasn't he?
Yeah, he told us he was going to the temple.
Just talk to Sister Lenora.
Yeah, we should go talk to Sister Lenora next session?
In the morning.
In the morning? Yeah.
But I gotta get going, guys, because I am freaking starving.
I am too. I need to eat.
All right, I'll see you guys next week or on the forums.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Also, I want to mention one thing, guys. If you want to expedite your spending of your gold, let's just do it in the forums.
Okay.
For the morning, if there's something you want to go get. I will let you know if you want to go to Barrowinds to see about magic items or something like that. I don't think anybody really has enough gold to get anything good right now.
Right.
But you do need to look in your party equipment of what you guys have right now. This is what I'm showing. Let me put it in the chat.
Yeah, we've got some stuff to sell.
Yeah, of selling and stuff like that. We could do that to kind of expedite the morning procedure along.
I thought we were out of whiskey bottles.
No, you got, unless everyone drank them.
No, we still have a couple.
Okay.
Magnus drank his. So.
But you do have the treasures there that you could go try to sell or whatever. We'll just have to expedite that in the forums. I'll post that same list up in the forums, and then you guys discuss how you want to do it. And then you guys just update your character sheets for the next session. And I'll update it on the campaign page. So we'll go from there. But this is also the amount of gold that I'm showing for people right now. I don't have Boagrius on here, but this is what I'm showing for everybody else with after the Jeffers thing.
Okay.
You forgot me.
No, you're right there. Top one,
You're at the
Alaron.
top.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yep.
Look at that. Prath has the most gold in your faces.
In your faces.
And you said we're just, for the most part, going to be able to find level 1 items here?
Yeah, certain magic items. So what you'll have to do is just, kind of talk to me on the forums, and I'll say, oh, yeah, that Barrowind's got that one.
Okay.
Cool.
Or, no, he doesn't have that one.
Cool.
All right. Well, I'm going to take off. I'll see you guys in the forum.
Okay.
See you later.
Later.
Go ahead and stop the broadcast, too.
Bye.